All right, we are streaming. We are live on the internet. Hello to everyone who is or is not here. I'm going to message our
Yeah,
Discord and let them know that I am Tom and Sam is Sam.
that's me.
Today we are playing Ark Nova, which I think still is part of the hotness. People are kind of all about this game.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Uh,
it's
it's been the hotness for a
it's
while.
yeah. I would say that it's not at the peak of. Actually, no. I think it's literally number one on the hotness.
Amazing.
But actually, no. I think that they just announced a 15th anniversary Agricola
Okay.
edition that I think
Okay.
has
Fair
overtaken it.
enough.
But like, that's not actually hotness, right? That's just like, yeah. I'm exactly right.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
happened. Ark Nova is number two, so
Amazing.
we're
So
doing it.
we're participating in a trend here. It also
Yeah,
fits neatly into our series on tableau building games. Although obviously there's a lot more than just tableau building going on in this game.
yeah. I think we're
Um,
actually this is going to be a thing. I was thinking about this earlier. Like, actually, isn't the greatest example of a
no.
Tableau building game. Now that I think about it, it's using tableaus, but
Right. It.
actually, it's using like the scoreboard and stuff to sort of lessen the
Mhm.
immediacy of the tableau in a certain way. So, anyway,
Yeah. I mean, it's weird. It definitely fits into our what games have the greatest mashup of Euro mechanics, just like squeezed into because we played Endless
uh,
Winter long
yeah,
ago. We played Carnegie,
yeah,
Carnegie. How do you pronounce that G?
Carnegie,
It's Carnegie.
Carnegie,
It's yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
like Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall. Right, but I didn't know how to say that, or Carnegie Mellon for that matter. I don't know how to say anything. Um, I've used
We should play.
words.
We should actually play that game sometime. By the way, I was intrigued by what we played of it.
Yeah, it's on Board Game Arena, I think.
It is, yeah,
So
yeah. We should do it.
we could play that game with
That'll
people
save
who
an
have bad
hour.
internet connections. Yeah, exactly. Everything will be automated. But yeah, so
Yeah.
here we are with Ark Nova. It's about making zoos, and we are here to play it.
Yep.
And I have Topo Chico instead of alcohol, so that's pretty fun for me.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
what
I
that
just felt
is.
like Topo Chico. You know Topo Chico? Topo
Oh, is
Chico.
it? Oh gosh, what's that stuff that my sister drinks? Kombucha.
No, no, it's mineral water. It's
Okay. Well, I have grapefruit fizzy water here, so we're both gonna
nice. Yeah, fizzy
be going
water.
into this on an even keel.
Yeah, I had some wine earlier, but I was like, I don't need more drinks. I have to do more teaching tomorrow.
This game is gonna make your brain tired, also.
Yeah,
So
right. I
yeah.
was kind of reviewing the rules. There's just like a lot of interlocking parts, is the thing that I
Yes.
was remembering. But yeah. So do you want to do a
I
quick
yeah.
rehash of what's happening here, and I'll
I'll
tag
rehab.
along.
I'll rehab some rules for us. So I'm gonna hit start game so that we have all of the actually laid out. So
Let me go to rehab, baby. No, no, no. Oh
okay.
gosh, I have way more cards than I was expecting to have. So that's cool.
Yeah, I believe that we yeah the chat says discard four cards from your hand. So
Thank
and then we'll be
goodness.
flipping the display card. But before we get to that, the basic mechanism of the game. So even though we talk about this having a mashup of Euro mechanics, I think it's actually substantially more streamlined than Paleo was, or not Paleo, Paleo Americans was. The basic mechanic here is this tableau of five actions that you can take.
Right.
Um, and depending on where they are on your board, they are going to be stronger if you take them. And when you take
Ooh.
them, you do them, and then you move them back down to the bottom and slide everything else
Right,
up.
right. So like right now, your strongest thing is sponsors.
Sponsors. Yes.
My strongest thing
Um,
is build.
yes.
Cool.
Each of the cards tells you why it matters what strength they're at.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So that's like actually fairly self-explanatory. So maybe that's a thing not to dwell on. They're also all upgradable by doing a certain thing. There are four specific things you can do over the course of the game to upgrade cards. So there is going to be one of these actions that you will not be able to upgrade. Um, but when you've upgraded it, it goes onto the purple side, like I just did with my sponsors, and then it's
Okay.
better.
Right,
So
right,
that's
right.
that's fun. I'm excited about that part.
So this lets you do
Um,
more sponsors at a time.
yes.
cool.
Yes.
Man, this guy looks productive
He
and
does.
studious. I
Yeah, I
wish
think that he's on. I think he's on a Microsoft Surface Pro, actually.
it could just be an iPad.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if these do Apple. Okay, so what I'll do here, real quick. Will I do this? So first of all, how do you win the game?
Oh yeah, you get
You
your
win.
thing to meet the other thing.
Yeah. So the idea. This is a dual scoring track, which is interesting. Um, you are moving up the appeal of your zoo by like getting better animals and better attractions, basically,
Mm-hmm.
on this track that's closest to us. And then on the other side of the track, you are investing in conservation projects and sort of increasing your zoo's contributions to global wildlife conservation efforts. And the game ends when somebody's appeal intersects with their conservation,
Mm-hmm.
basically. So what that means is that you know, you've, you've made them meet in the middle, basically.
Or on either end.
You will at that point finish out a round. Well, not finish out. Whoever did it doesn't get another turn, and the other person does. Is basically the idea.
Okay.
Um, and whoever has, and then there are in-game points, and then whoever's gap basically between their conservation and their appeal at the end of that wins the game.
Okay.
So that's how you do it.
Cool.
How do you actually get points, and how do you do conservation? Well, you take these actions. So I'll go on Tom's because
Hey.
it's Tom. So the first kind of action is to play animal cards from your hand. So we're gonna have a hand of cards like in Terraforming Mars or something.
Righto.
And you can play animal cards by taking this action.
Right.
You can play a certain number of them based on where the action is in your tableau. To do that, you're going to have to pay money. You also have to have a spot, which is what Tom is messing with right now,
Yeah,
in
I
your
messed
zoo
it
where
up.
you can actually put them. I'm not going to go through the placement rules right now, but basically, just over the course of the game, another one of the actions is for you to build more of these. So you have to sort of be balancing building them with actually playing the animals from your hand.
But this is that I can play an animal up to value 3. Is that true?
Yes,
But only
that's
one
correct.
animal.
Yes, and when you do that, you flip this over.
Right.
And then
Which is
it's
how
filled.
it messes up. So that's going to be fun
Yeah.
the whole time with the mod.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, so that's how it's filled. So you don't actually have to keep track of which animal was in which enclosure. Yeah. Okay. The next action is the cards action. So first you advance the break track, which is up here. The
Righto.
break is a mechanic that's going to determine when we take income. So you advance the break track, and then you get to draw cards from the deck or snap. You draw cards from the deck based on this scale that it says, right, and based on where your action is.
Draw 1, discard 1. Draw 1, keep it. Draw 2, discard 1. Draw 2, keep
right.
it. Okay.
Okay. When you're drawing, you can draw cards from the deck or from this tableau, this display that's out here, as long as your reputation is equal to or greater that space. So we all start at reputation 1. Yeah. So right now this one is available, but if you were to bump your reputation up, then you could get either of them, even if you're just at 2.
Okay.
Snapping is foregoing the draw, and you can do that in any combination. Say you were allowed to draw 2, you could draw 1 from the display and then 1 from the deck.
Cool. And once one is drawn from the display, is it gone? Like it's just not there anymore, or does it get replaced?
It gets replaced, but not immediately. So you can't draw it from the display, then refresh the display, then draw that one from the display.
Okay.
And in fact, what's going to happen is, so say you take the first one from the display, and then you just draw one from the deck, and at the end of your turn, all of these will slide down to the left, and then we'll replace the 6th one in the display, not the first one.
Okay, lots of sliding in this game. It's a game of slides.
Snapping, indeed. Snapping means that you are going to forego the draw entirely, and instead you just get to take a card from any spot in the display.
Whoa.
But as you can see, you can only do that at all if you're in the 5th spot with this action.
Right. Okay. So like, if I really want the one over here in spot 6,
Yeah.
I can like save up my actions for that.
Right.
I would have to take 3 actions. These 3 actions.
Yes, to be
able to do that. Okay. Cool.
The next one is that you can perform one association task with the maximum value of your level.
Okay.
The association tasks are over here on this board. There are 5 different association tasks. The first one.
Okay.
The first one you can only do if you've upgraded your thing, and that's just going to let you pay money for conservation points. Second one
Which is
that
why it's red.
Yes.
Cool.
We have these workers. Each of us have 4 of them. So yours are yellow. These guys. These are your conservation. These are your association peoples. So we're going to place them out here to do the actions. So you can take that action. You can place one of your workers here, and that gets you 2 reputation, which is this middle track. So that means that you have more cards available to you. The second action is that you can take a partnering or a partnering zoo. Okay. So there's 1 for each continent, roughly. And if you have that zoo, then that means that animals that are from that geographical region now cost you money less.
Okay.
Per icon they have.
How many money? Sorry, you glitched.
3.
3 money less. Okay.
Can't take the same one twice. These will get refreshed during a break.
So like, if I take Africa now, you could still get Africa later, and
yes,
there, so.
And you couldn't take a second Africa.
Okay.
But it would be I would have to wait until a break to be able to get Africa. So
right. Okay.
The number 4 power one is that you can partner with a university. So you can take one of these 3 tokens. They're all the same, or they're not all the same as each other, but like there are 3 kinds of universities basically.
Okay.
You can't take more than one of the same kind.
Boo.
And they give you stuff. They give you the stuff they say. So 2 research tags, basically like in Terraforming Mars, the tags are going to matter. So 2 research tags, a research tag, and 2 reputation, or you increase your hand size to 5 instead of 3, and 1 reputation.
Instead of
the only
3?
Way. Yeah, this is the only way to increase your hand size.
Wow. But we're going to start with 4 cards. Oh, I see. And then at breaks, we have to discard. Okay. I remember some of this.
Okay. And then the last thing is that you can contribute to one of these conservation projects. So what that means is you can either do one of these ones, these standard ones that happen in the game, or you can play a new one up on the top. One of these 2 up on the top, and also contribute to it.
Okay.
Contributing means that so this one says you need, for instance, you need Australia icons in your zoo. This says, oh, I have 4 Australia icons in my. That means that you put one of your markers on 4 conservation points.
Okay,
right away.
And that moves you along.
It's also locked.
This green track.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. And then it's locked. So it's exclusive. No one else can do that.
Oh, I see. We have an infinite number of cubes, so I would just be like, bam, I did this.
Yeah, and then you would get 4 points.
And then this dude would move over here. As I pass by this 2 thingy, do I choose one of those?
Yes.
Cool. We don't have to talk about that if you don't.
Yeah. These yellow pentagons. That icon just means that you do it. Like do it when you get there.
Okay, but you have to pick one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What that means. Do association worker. Okay. So My impression is that we both have one association worker available to us to start the game. And then if we want to get these dudes off of this track, we have to take some kind of action that unlocks them, and this is one of them.
Okay, so right now we can only go one place over here.
Yes.
Cool.
But again, you will retrieve those association workers during a break.
Right. Okay. Fun.
Okay. The next action is sponsors. So these are another type of card that is in the deck. The deck is composed of animals, conservation projects, and sponsors.
Okay. I've got a couple.
This says play a sponsors card. What's that?
I've got some of those.
Okay. This one says play a sponsors card with max level 4.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can break as many as the level that you're at, and you get money equal to that as well.
Great. Okay.
And then the last one is to build. Build a building with a maximum size of X and pay 2 money per space.
Okay.
On this side of the build action, you can only build the things that it says here: kiosk, pavilion, standard enclosures, and petting zoo.
Righto.
If you flip, and you also can build the large bird aviary and the reptile house, which are obviously good.
Wow. Okay.
They let you place birds and reptiles much more efficiently than the standard paddocks do. Basically, is the idea.
Did you just say the word paddock?
I did.
Wow. It's very
Which
impressive.
Is probably not the scientifically correct.
They let you place duders into the house. I understand.
Yes. Some of the sponsors are going to give you fancy, unique tiles. By the way, that's what the tiles at the top.
Yeah. If I don't get the penguin tile, I'm going to be really sad.
Okay. Well, I really want a tiger of any kind.
All right.
So those are the stakes.
Here we can just strike a deal here. We're playing this game and no one else is. So if you get the penguin and I get the tiger, we'll just switch.
Okay, I love it.
I don't see why we wouldn't. And
yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I mean, that's on video. Actions. It's recorded, so it's officially.
It is. Yeah. Those are the actions. Let me explain what happens in a break real quick, because I think that's extremely important. And then
cool.
Other than that, I feel like we can kind of go on the fly.
I'm willing to try stuff. So, I assume that our money is this big number 25.
It is. Cool. Yes. Okay, so when you hit the break, you discard down to your hand size. This is the only time when your hand size matters, by the way. You can have way more than this in your hand. You remove any of these kinds of tokens, and these are some of your animals are going to poison me and vice versa and stuff. Anyway, it doesn't sound very thematic, but we'll see what happens. Then we're going to retrieve all of our workers from the this board over here.
Yep.
It. And then we're going to remove the numbers 1 and 2 cards from this row, which is what these little coffee X's mean.
Yep.
And then we are going to receive income.
Okay.
We generate income by track. So these numbers that are associated with various subsections of the track are telling you how much money you're getting from your appeal.
Righto.
You get one. Oh God. Well, this is telling you. Yes, I'll explain that in a second. You get some income from sponsors. That's what the @ symbol is. Sponsors.
Okay.
I super don't know what this means.
I think it's that if they have hands on them, right?
Yeah, the last thing.
Oh. It says when you flipsy doodle a wacky person into electricity, it turns you into a thing.
Hold on, there's a break.
I thought I did great.
Yeah, I liked it.
I understand.
Income according to the appeal of your zoo. Then income from the kiosks. Okay. 1 money for each unique building, special enclosure, occupied standard enclosure, and pavilion adjacent to that kiosk.
occupied enclosure, but if you have an empty standard, that does good. Okay.
Empty standard does not get you anything. Empty special does
Right,
still
right,
get you
right,
the
right.
thing.
Okay.
Okay. Then collect all income indicated by the income thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there are just going to be some spaces and
Yeah,
stuff,
just some
spots and cards
stuff.
that give you stuff. Yeah. And then everybody or then we put the break token back on the starting space for our
I can't help but
account
notice that
values.
didn't really answer our question.
What was the question?
Okay,
This is just any miscellaneous income symbols.
understood.
We
Okay.
do those immediately.
So
Yeah.
it
That's,
gets
the lightning
grouped
bolt
in.
means the lightning bolt is like the instant
Okay.
symbol.
Okay.
Okay. That's what a break is. So yeah.
Can we really quick just rehearse? Sorry, the animals are reptiles, birds, mammals, primates, primates, carnivores, and herbivores.
Okay, so we have birds, herbivores, predators, primates, and reptiles, and then there are also bears, which includes controversially koala bears.
Hilarious.
Which so controversially that they even like wrote a thing about it in the rule book like
Amazing.
before the game was out. So good for them.
Like, did they know that koala bears weren't bears when they started?
Yes.
Or
they said we've tried to be pretty accurate. We've had to make some compromises for the sake of mechanics. For instance, we realized that a koala bear is only colloquially known as a bear, not actually is a bear. But we had to have a bear from Australia. So, and then there's also petting zoo.
But we had to have a bear from a wait. What is petting zoo?
It's just there's a petting zoo that you can build eventually.
Okay, but like anything can live in a petting zoo.
No, it's animals with this goat icon. The icons are up here, Tom, at the top of the table.
Oh, look at that. There's icons.
Yeah.
You're saying, bird, herbivore, predator, primate, reptile, bear, and petting examinal. Cool.
Yeah. So there are like some placement rules and stuff that are probably going to get us in trouble later and all of that. But for now, I think we can kind of roll with it. You have to place your tile next to something that has already been placed is sort of that rule.
Yes.
And some animals are going to they're going to specify that they have to be like next to a rock or next to water or something.
Right.
So be on the lookout for that.
May I use one from my hand as a question example, and you'll just know that I have it, I guess?
Yes.
Okay. Because this card strikes me as having all of the things that a thing could have. So this says it needs a 3 space, and in fact it needs 2... It needs either a 3 space or 2 spots in the reptile house?
Yes.
Okay. It costs me 30 currencies.
Wow!
It requires 2 prior North American animals. And it requires
tags of some kind.
Yeah. Okay, but like those are going to come mostly from the animals, right? Okay, I see. They can also come from cards. And it requires that I have had my stage 2 animals card flipped.
Yes.
Okay, real quick, sunbathing. This happens at the break.
When you play it.
And only once when I play it.
Yes.
Okay, that was the last question I had. So there's no like...
You also get all of this stuff at the bottom. You get so
right.
like this is a great card for you to have. Like you're definitely going to want to play this at some point.
Or I'll throw it away right now because I
or that
you can't play it. I showed it to you with the intention of throwing it away. Is all.
That's fine.
Because like when am I going to get a freaking all this stuff? There's so much stuff.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how realistic that is. It strikes me as something that if you can plan the whole game around it, then like it'll work. But
okay, well,
maybe we aren't good enough at planning things yet.
I would need a reptile house, which means I need to build a build thing. Oh, I'm allowed to do a 3Z. I see. Okay.
I also think that the zoo partner zoo counts as an icon, like as a single icon. I could be wrong about it.
The partner zoo is this Asia, Australia herbivores thing?
No, it's like if you buy that North America zoo.
Oh, it counts as an icon. That would make
Yeah, I
sense.
think it does.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's fair. Okay, so what I need to do right now is pick an end goal and also 4 of these 8 cards. Is that right?
Sorry, one sec. Each partner zoo reduces the cost of playing all animal cards from its continent by 3 money per continent icon on the animal card. Also
Okay.
provides you 1 icon of the respective continent, which may trigger other card effects and may count toward conservation projects.
Okay.
So, and certain animal cards require a partner zoo. So,
Okay.
yes, so we are discarding 4 of these cards.
Okay. Do we do that before or after choosing our little goal cards also?
The goal cards get chosen when somebody makes it to 10 conservation points. That's what this graphic is in.
Oh, so we don't have to choose yet.
For a long time, we don't have to choose. Yeah.
Wow. Fantastic, because these are hard to process.
Word.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I'm going to make all of these choices entirely based on how much I like these animals.
Correct.
So.
Same. Although I feel like I've already got a strong contender here. I have another question.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How do I know? So, like, I have one that says basically it can share enclosures. How would I know?
I guess you just wouldn't have to flip an enclosure.
Oh, I would just put it down. Okay.
Yeah, and not have to. Yeah. Okay, well, see,
no,
the
I would bet it's the other way around. I would bet the enclosure has to be filled, and then I can play this thing into it, and then there's no maintenance.
Yes.
That's probably what
Yes.
it is.
That
If I've
would be
already
my
played
guess.
something, then I can put that in also. Okay.
So the bummer here is that I love all of the animals that I got dealt. It's like you're like, damn, I heard you like badgers and wallabies, grizzly bears. I mean, who am I to say no to those things? I also am looking at this card and I realized that I don't know anything about this game. Like, what? What is this?
Each time.
So we also have a glossary.
No, this is fine. I feel good about this. I'm ready.
Well, I have this card that has a picture of chickens on it, which I'm interested. Okay, I think that it's just beyond me, and I just need to discard it.
Okay.
So that's an easy choice.
I'm not taking that one, and I'm not taking
Getting
this
rid
one,
of
because it's
this macaw.
confusing.
Get this macaw out of
So
here.
I think I want one of these ones. Man, this
Oh,
is.
that's-
There are a lot of choices to make in this game.
Yeah, like already.
Like a lot.
Okay. Man, how do I part with a wallaby, a badger, a llama, or a grizzly bear?
Oh, you keep all of those. You have to keep them all.
Right? Like,
yeah. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I can tell you what animals I'm looking at because it's not like
I have no idea. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, you know about my tortoise, which I guess maybe I will keep now. I don't really know.
I don't know either.
I have a reindeer, Sam, which I'm absolutely freaking keeping.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have a lesser bird of paradise, which is cute.
Nice.
I have a common wall lizard, which I've got to say is it looks dumb, but
awesome.
It doesn't require any space in a reptile house. So, like, what if I'm going for reptile houses? How do I go for a reptile house? I am not sure. I have to get to there or there or there. Those are my options. That's my understanding.
Sorry, the llama's scientific name is, I shit you not, llama glama. Look at this. Read this. Scientific
llama. Wait. Amazing. Question. Do llamas not have two L's? Because I was a little bit,
No, I'm pretty sure they do.
I'm like a little bit, I thought llama was a word that had two L's in it. Uh,
This is the Neil Young pronunciation of llama, the llama.
the llama. I want to ride my llama.
Yeah, from Peru, the Texarkana.
Texarkana. Okay. You know what? I am going to do these 4 cards and not these 4 cards. And I am just going to go for that. So,
I have to get
bam.
rid of this wallaby, which makes me sad, but like,
Where do you think we discard to?
over here
Wow.
to the left of the
Look
board.
at you. You know stuff. I'm glad you're here, Sam. I would never take the time to have learned this game. At least not on the internet. Like if you had it in real life, sure. But like, does anyone
Right.
own this game in print? I don't.
Yes, people do. It has started. Yeah, I think people in Europe got it starting in like November, December, but it's been, yeah, and I think it was like at some of the conventions maybe.
Dugong is a Pokemon.
Okay,
so just FYI.
Dugong. Yes.
This is hilarious that our first 2 choices both require stage 2 animals. Like we're not gonna. No one's gonna.
Right.
Womp womp.
But you can upgrade very quickly. One of your things you can upgrade very quickly just by getting the 2 conservation points.
You say that, but how do you get 2 conservation points?
Oh, I have no idea.
Right, that was my thought. Like I was just poking around, and I don't actually understand how to get them. Maybe there are cards that I don't have in my hand, but I see no readily available way to get conservation points. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, that's fair.
Like I had the same thought. I was like, oh, I'll just get to there and get conservation points, and I was like, but how do I?
Okay, well, how else can you?
So like, there's this thing, obviously, and there's this thing.
So if you get to your second university, you get a flip. If you get to your second,
right. But that means we have to make it to at least 1 break because getting people is the same way. Yeah.
How else do you get people?
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna find out though. I think
we are. Oh, you get them by. Oh. Okay. Also, there are like Terraforming Mars. There are placement bonuses on the map. We have the same map.
Okay.
So if we can get all the way over to here, then you can get another.
Oh wow! Okay. And this says you can only go here if you have the second row. Okay.
Yeah.
What are we didn't talk about these? The X's with the dots. You can spend those to add to your number. Is the idea?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and you can go above 5 with those.
Okay. Cool. That was the question. All right. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah. Do it. I guess
first?
we need to figure out.
You're first.
Are you going first?
No, it said red players first. Red is the starting player. Okay. It's in the chat. You should do it.
Okay, cool. I don't know what that means or if that matters. Maybe like my cards in a certain order because of that.
I think these just got shuffled and placed randomly.
They just got shuffled and placed. Yeah.
Although animals, maybe I remember this something like this from the video. Animals is maybe always first.
Yeah, because it's at 0, so we have to do something that's not animals first.
Correct.
All right.
So don't do animals.
Right. Okay. If I could do an association task just right off the bat, why would I do that though? Because okay, I could build a building of size 2, which sounds terrible. I could draw some cards. I could draw 2 cards. I'll do that.
Cards. Yes.
So just get them. So I break 2. So push those down, and then I just get 2 cards. But I could take this elephant, but I don't want him because he's expensive and scary.
Loxodonta africana.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be learning Loxodonta. Do you suppose lox means like tusks?
It's a sloth bear.
What?
It's a sloth bear.
Ooh.
This is what Blue from Jungle Book is. It's a sloth bear. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw 2 cards because I'm not taking that elephant.
Dope.
I guess I'll draw one at a time. So I'll draw 1 card. and then see, why is my hand? Gosh, I got a pygmy hippopotamus. Okay, well, I'll draw a second.
All right.
Okay, so that was me. So I then take this guy down, take this over.
You do a scoop
Boom.
All right. Well, I am going to play. I don't think it super matters to me what I play. Um, um, so you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to go ahead and get. So if I take association, that means I play my person over here at 3 or 2, right?
Yep, that's
so
correct.
I'm going to put him on 3.
Okay.
And I am going to take that North America one.
Okay.
And that's it, right? Like that's just what it is.
That's it.
Cool.
Yep. Now, just to be clear, you can take that same one again. You just have to place 2 workers there the second time, and obviously you don't have them unlocked, but that is what this is intended to convey.
Okay, and that's true of 3 and 4.
No, like you could put 2 more people here to take this action again.
But once the break has happened, I can put 1 again.
Correct. Yes. Okay.
Is that what I'm asking? Is that true of all of these spots? Is it true of both the 3 spot and the 4 spot?
Yes.
Okay.
But like you can take the 4 action with just 1 because you don't have one there yet.
Right. Okay.
But yes.
Cool.
Yes.
All right.
I believe that it's true of all of these blues.
Okay. Actually. It's just because it bumps out of the 3 and over the 4. I wasn't sure if it applied to the 2 and the 5.
Yeah, it's weird iconography for sure.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Oh, I have to go again. Okay. What am I trying to do? I'm trying that. Do that. I need to do that. Okay, all right. Oh, hey, look, I can do that because of the thing I just did. Okay, cool. So I totally planned this.
Yeah.
I'm taking my association.
You wouldn't have to play 2 to go here, would you?
No, I would not.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going there. I'm going to take. Okay, I'm going to take this one.
Science.
That gives me a science tag, and it gives me 2 reputation right away. So I am red.
Oh, there's a way to do it. You got to make it to 5. You just make it to 5.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There's one.
That's easy.
Yeah, just do that.
Okay, and this slides on along, and here we are.
Okay, cool. That makes it my turn, huh?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to use my sponsor to play this engineer. Each time I build at least 1 building with a build action, I may build exactly 1 more of the same kind at the normal cost.
Ooh, nice.
So I assume that just means, like, if I build a 3 or a 2, I can build a 3 or a 2 again, which would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's...
Yeah, and I think
so where does he go?
There. Out.
All right.
Out now. And this is an in-game scoring thing. So if your zoo map is completely covered, you get 5 points.
Yeah, that's extremely unlikely.
Also, I think that what this is saying is that if you build a 4 enclosures, enclosure, you could also build a 2 normal enclosure.
Because it's the same kind of enclosure.
That's what that's how I am reading those words.
I would hope so. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So that makes it my turn. I am also going to do sponsors because I'm in the 5 spot. So this says...
Oh, snap.
Each time you play a research icon into your zoo, gain a reputation. And this has a research icon, and it counts for itself. So I'm allowed to do this because I got the...
right, because you have a thing. Well, that's cool.
So I get a reputation.
Amazing.
And this end. This
Okay.
is actually maybe slightly easier to do in TTS because you can highlight all of them and move them than it would be in real life.
Yeah,
You're
I was wondering about that
constantly like
too.
sliding them. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I am going to build
Nice.
because now I have a build power.
Two things.
So remind me how I build a kiosk. I can't yet, I don't
Just
think, but
yeah, you can. Right? Why not?
well, because I want to build two things, and the rule is that kiosks can't
Right.
touch, right?
Right. And in fact, I think that they have to have two spaces in.
Right. So I actually do not have a
Right.
legal kiosk space right now to play at.
Right. Right. Yes, you're correct.
But I will soon. So what I'm going to build is a building of maximum size 5. How often am I going to get a 5? But then I'd have to pay 10 for it. But you're saying like I could build a 5 and a 2, for example, and no one would be mad about that.
Yes, that is my understanding.
Okay.
You have an engineer.
Because I have an engineer. So I feel like I should build a big one just in case. But also I feel like 5 is like an ambitious, but also I am trying to cover my math. Man. I'm going to do it. I'm going to build a 5. So that cost me 10.
Okay.
And I just take a 5.
Yeah.
And I twist it so that it fits next to this kiosk.
Make sure you know. So you get 5 coins for this.
I get 5 points, yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Which I should get myself. Okay. And then because of my engineer, I can build a second thing.
Yeah.
And I assume this means go up the research track and draw a card. Is that I'm checking our icons here?
Take one card within reputation range, or draw one card from the. But it's less good than what.
I don't actually see where that is.
It's
Oh, here we go. Or so I don't get a reputation.
Right.
That's
but you
fine.
could take that elephant or
no. I'm going to draw a card off the top of the deck after I build my 3 enclosure. Can I make do with a 2 enclosure? No, I'm building a 3 enclosure. I'm going to overextend a lot. And I'm going to take an animal off the top, and it's going to be the best animal of all time.
Yeah.
It's not the worst animal of all time. Okay. Cool beans.
Okay, where have I left my this? But I should probably build. That's where my thing. Build one building size of X. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Sure.
You're going to build a kiosk. Kiosk. Oh, I should put my build back.
Word. Okay.
Topo Chico.
That I simply want. This game is too complicated for my brain. That's what I think. I think that I need to build stuff, but that I don't really know what I need to build yet. So maybe I need cards. Where are my cards at? Draw 2, discard 1, and I could just take this frilled lizard theoretically, but I don't think that I want the frilled lizard. What I want is.
Holy cow! You could take the frilled lizard. Dang. Dang.
I want more research. Give me more research. I think I want to build. Surely I just want to build. But that's the thing. I'm in the 5 spot, so I should also build a 5 on principle.
It's hard to say. I'm not sure I made a good decision. I just am kind of trusting that incentives are
Well, no, it's just that
what
it's
they are.
how often is your thing going to be in the 5 spot? Like, you know, like
Yeah,
I shouldn't
right,
build a
right.
2. I shouldn't build a 2 here.
That's
Yeah,
why
okay,
I
fine.
built a 5. That's exactly
Yeah.
why I built a 5. And also, you're going to get the
Well,
5 bonus like I did. So
yeah. So I'll probably do exactly this. So that I base it the way that you did, just
good.
for fun.
Yeah, no, you got to be a little bit different. Well, you can get both those bonuses with one. I wanted to split them
Yeah.
up. I think you got to turn it the other way. Oh, you can do it like that. Well, that's fun.
Yeah. Okay, so I get 5 money back, and then I can either draw a card or take one of these cards in my reputation range.
Get the lizard. Get the lizard. Gotta get the lizard. Get got the lizard. Get the got the lizard. I'm sorry, that was too much.
You're fine. The lizard is obviously awesome. I mean, but I kind of want this dugong, though that's stupid.
Choose up to 4 times. Discard a card or discard a card from your hand. Draw. That's not bad. Oh, but you would need it to be. You need the level 2.
It's so expensive. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm just gonna draw. I'm gonna draw a card from the deck. And
Okay.
just be happy with that.
Okay.
That's it.
Pretty cool. Okay, well, I'm going to do the 5 action for the same reason as before. Also, because this way next time I can play 2 animals.
Oh, I should actually like.
Here we go. I'm going to draw 3 and discard 1. Now, can I discard anything from my hand, or does it have to be one of the 3?
Anything from your hand.
Wow.
Or else the draw 1, discard 1 wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
Surely that's the case, right?
Okay.
It would just say 0 in that case.
Look at this guy. Whoa. What does this even mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Choose. Oh. I don't want this because it's confusing and probably good, but I don't know what to do with it. So, yeah, I'm just going to make it go away. Okay. 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 Well, that was me. I guess I could have just taken that broad snouted caiman. Oops.
Broad snouted.
Brood snooted caiman.
So now I feel like I'm at a point where I don't. I don't have enough money to really do anything. How do I get more money?
What is the size of a kiosk? Is a question I have.
What?
If I'm trying to build a kiosk, what size is it? 2 or 3?
1.
It's a 1?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This.
Very cool. Well, that's fun.
Okay.
That's fun.
Like, is the only way to get money to do a break?
I don't know. Or keep building, which I guess costs money. So
it does. I mean, I can do this sponsors action, to break X and gain X money, but that's like nothing, right? Like So maybe I'm just gonna kind of waste this animals action. It's like I can build, like it's letting me build 2, but I think I can only build 1. Don't get money. Or stuff. These are only going to go in the, like, these are not a thing. Or no, I could play. This is to place on the
Yeah, and
project. So
I'm
so
guessing you
if I
choose them.
yes. But the point is that I would need to support a conservation project, which I have to be at 5 for anyway. I would also need a worker. So yeah,
And
so none of
you
that's
would
happening.
need to have this many tags.
Yes, that's all. That all checks. Okay, so I think that we're back to me needing to just play an animal and just get it over with.
Yes, play an animal.
So,
get it over with.
yeah, and like, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna play this or this Cinereus vulture, not a California condor in the slightest.
Aegypius bonacus.
So he costs 16. And goes in a 5. So this is the thing. If and when I play the bird enclosure, I can move him into
interesting.
from this 5 into the bird enclosure. So
That's
that's why
cool.
I am doing this. Okay, so I flip that. Now I get to shuffle the discard pile and draw 3 cards, add 1 to my hand. Let me put my actual hand down for a second. So I get to. Oh well, that sounds great. Oh wow. Where am I at? I would like to have. Okay. Please. All right. That's what I did.
You
Oh,
played
and
an
I
animal.
get 6 appeal points for that.
You got to do the thing. You got to move it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
What is this golden?
That means
fellow?
that I am now eligible to get venomed or
Snaked.
Constricted or poisoned or something.
Constricted and poisoned. That makes sense. Those are snake things.
Yeah.
I have one in my hand that has neither of those symbols. I wonder what that means. It says Hypnosis 3.
Okay. So that's here on this page. It means zoo. You affect the zoo with the highest appeal, unless it's your zoo, in which case there's no effect. Perform 1 action from card slot 1, 2, or 3 of the affected player. You may use X tokens. The used action card.
So I would use one of your cards.
Yes.
Hilarious.
In positions 1, 2, or 3.
Hilarious. Okay. Well, that's fun.
Cool. So that moves down. Maybe that.
Okay. I am going to build. Ooh, or am I just gonna break? I feel like I'm gonna run out of money before I run out of anything else, which is I feel like what you were sort of hemming and hawing about also.
Yeah, yes, it's exactly what I was hemming and hawing about.
But I'm gonna it's confusing. I'm gonna build. Because I have an engineer. So I'm gonna build a kiosk and another kiosk.
Okay.
Because I understand that when we break, those kiosks will generate income for me. And that is the thing I need. So I'm going to put one.
Some income.
Huh? Like a modicum of income.
Yes.
But that's
so like
better
that
than
one
bricks.
will get you 2.
This one's going to get me 3.
Yeah.
And then I can put a second one like down here. But I can't put it up here because I need 2 separation. Is that right?
That is my understanding. Yes.
Roll with it.
See, I can verify that while you are.
Okay. And those cost me 2 each. My ping just went nuts. I wonder if I'm about to get. Oh, it's because you're doing the rule book.
Here, I'll just do it on my.
Your ping just jumped to 830.
Oh, that's not great.
It was
How about
fun. Yeah, it's better now.
Yes. A kiosk must always be at least 3 spaces from every other kiosk on your Zoom map, meaning that there must always be at least 2 spaces between 2 kiosks.
That's fair.
I don't know why they felt the need to bring the number 3 into that sentence at all.
Well, you know.
Yeah, you're good. Those are good kiosk placements.
That's where I put them. And that was my whole turn. I like this game. This game feels like it moves. I understand that we're still in the wee stages of it, but
Yeah.
it feels like it moves.
This is also one of those where it's like, there's no way to just sort of like do stuff and see what happens because there's too much. Too much depends on too much else. You know what I mean? Like if we just did stuff, we would probably get ourselves stuck, kind of. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of being stuck, how long till the break?
A long time.
7 till the break.
Although, question: I did a card draw and I didn't do 2 breaks, so this should probably be here.
Oh yeah. Yes.
I did that my second to last turn.
That's great. So we only have
just
5.
didn't follow directions. Yeah. So we only have 5. Like you could almost just make it happen by yourself right now.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want.
Well, what I'm going to do is this action.
Cool.
So I will break 2. And then I get to, that was in the 5 spot. So I get to draw 3, discard 1, or I can snap. Oh my gosh, that sloth bear is extremely tempting because he's awesome.
Take it, do it, get the sloth bear.
Okay, but what's in my hand? Another man, sloth bear. What does he do after finishing that? Okay. And but it's 3 card draws. It's only 2. I'm taking the sloth bear. Screw it.
Sloth
you only
bear.
live once.
YOLO.
Sloth. Okay, so that means then I will drop him down.
Oh, what? The bird breeding program?
Bird breeding program.
That's cool.
Nice.
I'm assuming that if you have, I was looking at this icon, if you have one of these on your card, it means you need the handshakey thing for that animal's continent. I hope so, because that's how I make choices.
Surely.
Like if I have a handshake for North America, I can't just go playing a handshake for Australia card. That'd be silly.
Yeah. I can verify that as well, but surely that would make it. In addition, have a partner zoo of the same continent.
Right. Okay.
But if it's on a sponsor card, then it could be.
Okay. Well, I am going to. So you're saying if I do a break 3, it just breaks.
Yeah.
I realize I did my last turn very wrong. I should have built big buildings, and then now I could build kiosks in between them. That would have been cool for me to do. Alas, I am going to... I think I'm just going to break it, man. I don't, it's either that or I draw a card and then I lose it when you break it. So I don't want to play any of these aminals yet. So here we go. Sponsors. Break 3, gain 3.
Right?
So 1, 2, 3, and this goes 1, 2, 3, and here we are. Now what? So we all discard down to 3.
So first of all, you get an X token.
I do?
Yep.
Wow.
We're moving on to the break.
Okay. Fun.
Okay.
Thanks.
And then we have to. Then now we all have to discard down to 3 cards in our hand.
3 cards. Yeah.
Oof. Okay. All right.
Mine's
game.
actually super easy.
I'll discard that awesome animal. I don't know. I'm pursuing probably a pretty sketchy strategy here.
I don't believe it. I've never seen you pursue whatever you just said. Wretched? Did you say wretched?
Sketchy.
Oh.
I said sketchy. This hurts a lot, but I have to discard this European Badger, and I'm blaming you for that. So I hope that you know that.
I am blamed. Okay.
And we do stuff that we haven't dealt with yet. We our workers.
Yay.
We replenish. Are they states?
I bet if we had clicked refill display, it would do all of that for us. Right here.
Oh.
I'm gonna click it.
Okay.
Ready?
God.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, well that just made that.
I bet what it is if we removed a card. Yeah.
Yeah, it would do it for us.
Well, then we're actually gonna do this. So yeah, I try it now.
Hey, it did it.
Okay, so that's good. We should just need
a tarsier. Cephalopoccus bancanus. Poccus headed bancanus. I don't know enough Latin to be reputable. Where's Paul when we need him, or Teddy?
Yeah.
I know only know enough.
And now we are
do criticism.
Now we're doing our income. So
okay,
we get money for our spot on the thing. So I get 10.
Oh, what? Okay.
Now you're still doing better than me. And then we get for the kiosks. So I only get 1 for that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
Well, that means we ended up, I guess, 1 income apart because 10 and 6. 10 and 1 and 6 and 6. Okay.
So, right. Yeah. And then I don't think we have sponsors that have income. Either of us do.
And then this goes back up to 2-player. Is that true? Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. And then it's my turn.
Wow. Life goes on.
Yeah.
Obladi.
Okay. Well, I'm up to 5. I can do a thing, but I can't. Okay. I'm going to do the sponsors action.
Sponsors.
Okay. So I'm going to play this science library. Each time a research icon is played into any zoo, gain 2 money. And then at the end of the game, I can get points.
I feel like I had that card and threw it away because it looks scary.
Yeah, I got it with my buzzard. So that was fun. Okay. I think this is saying that when I play it, I get 1 appeal point per science icon I have.
That checks out.
Thing.
I think that sounds right.
Here are the things that happen. This is my 3rd science icon, so I get 3 appeal for that. Which means that I'm very sad that you did the break when you did, because I was always
Steve Holt.
Do this. Yeah, real Steve Holt moment. Okay, I get a reputation, which is going to let me upgrade an action.
Yes.
And I also get 2 more money.
Upgrade an action. And you get 2 more money?
Yes, because of it itself.
Oh.
Cards count for themselves.
Right. You can build a large bird aviary now. Or
a reptile
house.
I can, and I actually desperately want a large bird aviary. So this does seem like a pretty good reason. But I think that could let me do 1 or more different. And it unlocks a couple of them. Not sure if I care about that though. Playing animal cards seems like not it. I think I'm gonna do the association.
Cool.
That is what I'm about to do, probably. So that seems. All right, that was fun. I liked
Yeah,
that.
that was a good turn. I like that turn for you. I am going to do the association.
Nice.
And I'm just going to get another continent here.
Okay.
Which continent, you ask? I'm
I
not
do.
sure.
Hey, you get to upgrade something too.
So far, you have a Europe. So I feel like you have an Asia. I don't know if that's meaningful or not. I'm going to go ahead and take Asia. I don't know. I only have one piece of information, and I'm trying to be mean.
Yeah.
So, okay. And I'm going to upgrade my animals. Just like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty solid.
I don't know. We're going to find out.
I mean, surely playing animals is a key part of winning this, right? And if you're going to build everything, you got to be able to fill them in at some point.
That seems like the thing.
Okay. Here's the thing. I don't have another person yet. How do I get more people? There should be 3 ways for me to unlock people. What are they? There's one there.
There's one on your reputation. There's one on the green track.
So I need to get 3 more reputation. What you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. How? Okay. Well. How much money do I need for a donation? 2. Okay, we can.
Yeah, you can move your animals into an enclosure after you've played them. That's so weird to me. Like, how do you know which one's in which one? Or do you just unflip any one you choose? I guess it just doesn't matter.
You unflip the smallest one you have that could accommodate them.
Okay.
Yeah.
The smallest one.
Which is cool. Yeah, okay. I'm not really sure how they came up with this. I'm imagining like a late night drinking session where someone they're like talking about how hard it is to keep track of which animal is where or something, right. And someone's like, "Wait a second, we don't need to."
It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We've done it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm doing my fancy association. Not very fancy. They don't have any people. So who knows? Maybe that was a bad decision. So I will go here.
Wow, you get another one though. So
yes, I get to take this here. That's going to give me reputation and 4 money because of science. See.
Because of why? Sorry.
That lets me. Huh?
Because of why?
2 science icons, and I get 2 money per science icon and 1 reputation per science icon when I play it.
Oh, this counts as playing into your because this is your zoo, the whole thing. I understand.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I get to flip something else.
2 times X. Magnifico.
That seems pretty good, doesn't it?
Magnifico.
No, I really don't know what I'm doing. I want the large bird aviary. How close am I to a 3rd flip? Fairly close. Okay. I'll do the sponsors for now. And feel like an idiot in a second when I need build. You know what? The build is higher up. I'll do the build first.
And you just did association.
Now, I did association. So now, oh, that's right. So now I also get to make 1 donation, which I will do. So I have, you know what? I can do any of these. Oh, but they're just 1 point. So why would I not do the 2? Oh, there's no reason why I would not do it. So 2 coins. And then I get to take any of these. This is my understanding. I could.
Yeah, I don't understand how this works, so I'm excited to see you do it.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember what donating is. So
it's this action.
Oh, it's the 0. Okay.
So I get to play this here, and now that one's been claimed. No one else can claim
I see.
it. And that's going to give me 1 conservation point immediately.
Wow, you're a first conservation pointer.
Yeah.
I haven't scored points yet, so oops.
Okay. Then I may play a conservation project. I may play conservation project cards from within reputation range. Okay. Are they saying that I can play this card from here? Sure that they aren't saying.
No, surely you must have the card in your hand.
But why does within reputation range matter?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Okay, hold on. I might actually just need to look at this.
Within
It was-
reputation range.
It was inevitable that
Surely
I
it's that-
understand.
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Okay.
Within reputation range.
Okay. I think this is only if I had. I think that this is only if I had decided to do a 5 level conservation action, this action here,
Okay.
then it's telling me that I could have done the thing that I just described. I could have played on one of these, or I could have played a conservation project within range, within my reputation range.
Wait, so are you saying we never pick up green cards into our hand?
No, because they're a card. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is what it says. If you select to perform conservation project work and support a new conservation project card, you may play that card directly from the display. The card you play must be within your reputation range. As an additional cost, you must pay an amount of money equal to the number on the folder from which you play the conservation project card.
It kind
Do
of
not
sounds
replenish the display until you have completed your turn.
Yeah. It kind of sounds like you only ever play green cards from up here.
It kind of does.
But then what if you draw them in your hand?
Yeah.
Maybe they're free.
Yeah, maybe they're free. That must be what it is, right?
Yeah. So like you can play one from your hand, or you can play one from up here.
Yes. Okay.
Your computer really doesn't like you doing this PDF thing. You are just like a spasmodic pixel man over there.
I think the other thing is that you can only do the direct from the display thing if you have upgraded that action, which I have. But I think that's why the action card says it, and therefore confuses us. So that's the story. I think we're good. We're all good.
I believe you. My hand's going to be extremely straightforward. So what I want to do is draw cards.
Nice.
So I break 2. Bow, bow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I draw 2 cards. Do I want the frilled lizard? I do not. Why did I only get 1 card? I would like a second card. Oh shit. I'm just going to not look at the next card that comes into my hand because... Okay, now I have the right amount, but is it just going really slow? No, seems like we did it. Okay. This card's fun.
Oh, I was supposed to gain 12 money when I did my action, because that's what that said. Definitely. That is a life-changing amount of money.
12 money?
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. This is. That's a good amount of money. Now we have the same amount. And you get to build with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct. It is now my turn to do that. Is that where we're at? Okay. So I will do that. I may build 1 or more different buildings. I'm going to do the large bird aviary.
Yes. Bird aviary.
Okay, so here's...
You got to find a place for that.
I know. So it fits in this place.
Here.
Thank you. I also changed my rotation thing, but
I set mine to 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so I get an X token for that, and a drawy thing. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I can take a card from my reputation, or I can. Sorry, I built that, which I believe means that I get to immediately move my vulture into it. So I flip this back over, and then I get one of my tokens, and the vulture only takes up one space in the bird aviary.
Nice.
And I to take a card. Do I want this bird breeding program? I might want this bird breeding program. I think that I do. I think I'm gonna take it.
Nice.
And that's what I did. Yeah. Oh, and I have to pay 10 money. A lot that I should not forget to do.
10 money is a goodly amount of money. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Is animals. So as I understand this card, I just get a reputation for playing it.
In the 5 spot. Yep.
So I guess I'll do that. Oops, that's not reputation. This one is. And then I'm going to... You persuaded me to do this, so I hope you're proud of yourself. I'm going to play the giant freaking turtle.
Yes. Amazing.
He cost me 27. Because
you have...
Oh, shoot. Nope. I forgot about the most important part. Hold on. Oh, frick. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay. Yeah, I have more of those tags, but I
have not played them yet.
That's fine. I will play the turtle later. Oh, I was so excited about my turtle.
Yeah, man.
I'll play this freaking monkey then.
Yes.
So he cost me
the Golden Lion
7.
Tamarin.
Yeah, it's a good monkey.
I love Golden Lion Tamarin.
And I just put him somewhere, so he'll go back here. He's only a onesie. I should have built before is all. I was like, oh, what order should I do this in? But I should have built a onesie before playing the monkey.
Yeah.
And this says I can place any action. Say what?
I was going to say, he can't go in the primate house, and then I realized that there is no primate house.
Okay. Should animals be on 1 when I place a different card on 1? Like, where is this card right now?
It's on 5. Basically, it's ticked down like this.
Okay. So I need to put any of these cards on 1, is what it's saying.
Yes. Sorry. They're after. It's very.
After finishing this action. Oh, I see. So I have to play more animals first. Do I do this 4 right now, just so I can keep track of it? I'm going to. There we go. Okay. And then I guess I should play a second thing.
I'm pretty sure, though, Tom, that you could place the animals in the first spot or in the second spot. I think is basically what this is saying. Because otherwise, like you can, I'm going to place my animals card in that first spot, or you can just put the animals card back where it is, and then you finish the action, and then place something different in the one spot.
You're saying I could leave the animals on 5?
No.
Also, you are.
I think that I think that moving the animals back to the first spot is like the last thing you do as the action. And then I think this is saying after you've done that, you
Okay.
can put something in
They
the
asked me
one
a
spot.
question. I actually don't have a second animal I can play right now. Do I have permission to not? I was so excited about my turtle, and I don't really have anything to play now. I would rather build.
That's fine.
Okay, is that all
I
right?
mean,
Yeah.
all that you've done is show me some of your animals,
Right. So I'm gonna take this freaking monkey back. I'm gonna flip this back over, and I'm gonna go back to 1. Um, and that's the sum of what I and the reputation. So there we go. Okay, let me try again. I'm gonna
Yeah.
build.
Right.
So I'm gonna build. I can build up to 4, which is good because that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna build a 4Z for 8 monies.
Okay.
And stick it here, getting me 5 monies back. And then I'm going to build a... Man, there's none that are just like a straight line, which is kind of a bummer.
The 2 is this.
Sorry, I want a straight line 3 for my corner up here.
Right.
Also, 2 has to be a straight line because it's 2 hexagons. Yeah, so I'm going to build a 2Z. I'm just trying to decide if I want a card draw and a thing or 2 reputation and a thing. I feel like 2 reputation should be more meaningful to me, so I'm going to do that up here. Then I'm going to hang up on the spam caller. It's buzzing my phone. Okay, so I get 2 reputation and an X. So there's an X, and there's 2 reputation. And I owe 4 for that. Okay, I did it. I did a whole turn. And these things scootsy madoots up. Thank you for your patience there. I apologize for my
You're good.
silliness. But that makes it your turn again, so that should be fun.
I know. Yeah, and you would think that I would know what I was doing at this point.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
I need. Okay, good. I need another reputation. How am I going to get that? Oh, I have a thing. Does that matter? That doesn't matter. Who am I?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Okay, I took that for a reason. Why did I do that? That was dumb.
I don't know.
Okay.
You should play some animals. You have your animals card.
I do. And I'm thinking about playing them because I do now have some places to do that. And this question. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, I want to upgrade all of my cards instead of all but one of them. And that's causing a real problem here in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Real problem with my brain.
Brains? They're tricksy beasts, is a thing that I would say about brains.
Okay, I think maybe what I want to do is cards. Where's your... Oh, I don't have any cards in me. It doesn't... Oh, I'm about to get cards. Whatever. I'm gonna do cards. So I break 2, and then I get to draw 2 cards. and they could be from below mutation track, but I don't think I care about any of those because none of those give me stuff. So I will take this card, see what that is. I think that sucks. Oh, okay. It doesn't suck. It a little bit sucks though.
It doesn't
And
suck.
then
It doesn't suck.
let's just say that I'm definitely going to discard that one if you break right now. So
Can I break right now? We're a long way. 1, 2, 3, 4. How would I do 5 break? As if I did the sponsors break. That seems ambitious.
And pay one of your exes.
Oh man, that could be fun for me.
I mean, you would just get it right back for doing it. Okay.
That's true.
Anyway, I did that. That's what I did.
Okay.
It was fun.
I think I have to stop trying to be so efficient and just, man. But the thing is, I should have taken this freaking flapping broad snooted Cumin like a long time ago, because he would have.
Do it.
Yeah. Well, I can't take him now. I'm not there. I can't get him.
Oh, you can just snap.
Well, I'm only.
You have to get to 5.
Yeah. I put myself in a right pickle, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, a right pickle is it. But I can get myself out of this pickle in the following fashion. I am going to play this sponsors card using an X, but not for breaking.
Okay.
I'm going to play the Meerkat Den.
The what?
The Meerkat Den. So it says each time I play an herbivore. Yeah, so what I need are North American herbivores, like a lot of them. Gain 2. And then right now I place the Meerkat Den literally right now.
Yeah.
So it's not the penguins. So where I'm going to put the Meerkat Den is right here, gaining a card and 2 reputation, because that's next to a rock.
Nice. You also get to appeal right away because this one has
cool.
the icon.
Okay, wait. So I'll do the 2 appeal first. That's at this. And then what did I say? I said a card and 2 reputation. So I'm going to draw a card. Bam. And then I'm going to move 2 reputation. Ooh, which gets me to flip a card. Oh, well, that is fun. Do I take the association in expectation of later being able to have more people? Or do I get more cards? I do the association. This is a straightforward decision. Okay, that's a bunch of things that I did. Sorry, this says each time I play an herbivore, get 2. Oh, that's just what you had me do. I understand now. Sorry, I've thought with my mind before, ever.
I also don't know what this thing says. I don't know what is this saying that
at the end of the game, if I have 6 herbivores, I get a point, or I get a upseducel, is I think what that means.
Yeah, I was like, is it that, or is it up to 6 times you get 1 point for But yeah, I think you're probably right. You can also look it up in the reference part. Okay. Well, here I am, still not prepared. I think.
Animals. Play the animals. The animal, but the animals.
Yeah, but I don't have to. Okay, what was I even trying? I still need to get that reputation. I tried to do a card draw to get a reputation, which did not happen. That's what occurred. So
you should try building more buildings. I've gotten 4 reputation that way.
Play a building and get 2. Okay. so I will do that. I'm going to build a 2 building. That's going to cost me 4 coins. And I get a 2 building, put it here.
Hey,
Which gets me 2 reputation
you did it.
and unlocks me a worker.
Wow. Bada bing. So now this says to go up anymore, you have to have 3 things slipsy dipped. Is that true?
To go up anymore, I have to flip the card's action. This action. Action number 1.
Oh, even better. That makes even more sense.
Yeah.
The cards.
I gotta figure out how to do that.
It's confusing. Okay. That makes it my turn, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I don't have a person to do a different association task. So I can't do that. Man, this is silly. I'm gonna draw cards.
Okay.
So break 2 definitely happens.
Okay.
And then I was at 3. Sorry, I just moved everything way too hastily. I'm at 3, so I can draw 2 and discard 1. Or I could spend my X to draw 2. And I feel like I don't need to be spending my X's so flippantly. But also, YOLO?
Yeah, man.
So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to spend my X.
Okay.
I am going... No, I'm not. I'm keeping it. Well, who am I kidding? I don't need all these cards. I'm not going to buy all of these cards. For the very straightforward reason. Okay, hold on. Where's your break? You're just going to break is the thing. You're just going to break everything. So but if you break things, I get more money, which would be convenient. Grr, this is a hard question.
Yep. This break thing is cool. This is a cool.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna take this Cayman, like I should have done moons ago, and I am going to discard this card that you can't see. Or this card that you can't see. Or this card that you can't see. Or this card that you can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if I spend a thing, I just get to take another card and not have to spend anything. But then you just break and make me throw it away. So I should just be willing to throw it away because that's what I'm going to end up doing anyway. So it's going to be this one. He's the hardest to get, and I can't. All right, there we go. I'm done, so.
All right.
Oh, wait. It said draw 2, discard 1. So I should have picked one more up. I'm a dummy. Give me that back. I don't understand what just happened in my brain, but there's the one I picked up.
There's a lot of backing and forthing, and
and I absolutely don't want that one. So there we go. Bam.
There you go.
Problem solved.
All right. Little display.
But it doesn't matter because you're going to break and I'm going to have to throw 3 of these away anyway, and that's fine.
Medical breakthrough.
Whoa.
Wait, what does this even mean? Does this mean you have to have 4? Or is this something like you have to have 2 doubles or something? Like what are we looking? Surely that means, just have to have 4.
Surely. And you have 3 of them. You have 5
I would
of them.
very much like to have that.
You have 5 of them already, so you could get that.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Well, you just got to get your draw cards all the way up there.
I mean, the real key here is that you can't just poach it right now because you are nowhere near being that.
No, I can't do that.
So I think that what I decided. Oh yeah. Bummer, man. Okay, but this will be. Oh, God. It's funny, like your Asia thing like didn't necessarily matter, but now it is actually annoying. Like I want to get an Asia one here before we break. So well done.
Yay,
Congratulations.
Tom. He is really irritating.
We
He
are
is doing
3 away from the break, right?
We're 3 away, yeah.
We would
So,
actually
like,
have to pay to get to the break.
yeah. That's true. Like, I briefly, when my brain was doing loops there, I thought it was 2 to just get to there, and I was like, oh, Sam can just draw cards and break. But no, it's 3. You would have to just like take 4 gold just to make break happening,
Mhm.
which I'm like 75% sure you don't want because it's a terrible action.
Yeah, yeah.
Not 100% for sure though.
Especially because it's just going to happen soon.
Sure.
Problem is that I don't have very much money. See, the name of the game is money. Okay, so how do I get more money? Don't. What I did. Another. Okay, this is like fairly. I don't know. Whatever. I'm doing this association thing.
Oh, association. Because you've got a person. You got another person.
I do. Yes. I might as well use them. So it costs. So I will go here. So the one that I want isn't there. I will take. Is that gonna? Not gonna. But anyway, I'll take Africa.
Nice.
Then I can make a donation,
Mm-hmm.
which I will do because it lets me upgrade something. So pay 5. I will. I'm going to get up into the income here, I think. So I will.
What do you pay 5 for?
And that gives me a conservation point, which lets me flip a card, and I will flip the card that I need to go up the recreation track. So the card.
Why did you pay 5?
That's how much it costs to do that step.
Oh, gotcha.
The donation.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I did. I think I feel fine about it. So I did not accomplish my goal of getting more money.
You also still haven't played any animals, which is bold.
I played an animal. It's a
like a long time ago.
Well, I don't have enough money to play 2. And like again, like maybe like you said earlier, maybe I just need to stop trying to be so efficient. Like,
well, I didn't say that.
You said it about yourself.
Right. Well, I say a lot of things about me that I don't mean about everyone.
Word.
Okay. What am I trying to accomplish here? Okay. I feel like it's time to play some animals. I have this thing that incentivizes that. I don't have much else to do. So I'm just going to do it. Here comes some animals.
Right.
I think probably I'll play that monkey and we'll continue being confused about the thing. But wait, where'd that caiman go? I can play a caiman.
Do it.
Check it out. Here's a caiman. He needs to go on a 4 water and he costs me 13. So there's that. And there's 10, 13. Okay.
And you get and then you get to snap something up.
Yeah, which I'm gonna snap the card you want for the obvious reason.
Yeah, definitely.
You want it.
Got to.
But do I do that right now? I do that right now. So here we go.
You do that right now.
Bam. Yeah, I actually don't want any of those also, which is convenient. For me. Okay, and then I get to place a second animal. Oh, and I'm going to do my reputation before I forget. So there's my reputation. I get to place a second animal. Will it be the monkey? My upward bound here is 14, so I don't have that many choices. Oh, and the cayman gives me 6. I'm gonna use my brain one of these days. So now I'm up here with you. Do I do the monkey? Do I do? Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna do the monkey. So here we go. Been holding off on
All
this
right.
monkey. For him, I'm gonna use this 2Z spot, and I pay 7, 5, 6, 7. Almost out of money. Feels bad. I take 4 more. Feels good. Uh, and I may place any action. So the point is that I move animals all the way down,
Uh-huh.
and
And then
then
you
I
get
can
to
choose
place them.
something else to put on 1 if I want to.
That's my understanding, or that's my, yeah. Like I don't understand why you would have that ability otherwise, right?
Right. So the one that I want to put on 1 is. Gosh, it's build. I don't need to build any more crap right now. I just need to like. Is that true? Yeah, I don't have any money, so I can't build. There we go.
Nice.
Okay, that was my whole turn.
Nice.
And now, when I ever have $1 million again, I can buy my freaking turtle.
Okay. Could actually do this, and it would be very funny, I think. Um,
Turtle.
I can barely. Okay. All right. I'll play. I'll play some animals.
Yes, animals.
Because
Are you gonna play a plurality of animals with 12 coins?
I think I am.
You're a madman.
I'm doing this because you're in a bad spot. I don't know. It feels like the forcing the break is like a thing to try to avoid. Although I could be totally wrong about that. But okay,
I'm in a terrible spot.
I'm playing this Caracal. Is a very fancy cat, as you will see. He has
The
great
caracol,
ears.
caracol, caracol.
Cost me 6 because I just bought this Africa thing. Okay. He has Hunter 2, so I reveal the 2 topmost cards of the deck. I reveal them. I choose 1 animal card and add it to my hand and discard the other cards. So that's an animal. It's a giraffe.
Ooh, a giraffe. Take the giraffe. Giraffe, 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 giraffe.
Andean condor. Condors are good, and I have birds. So I'm obviously, unfortunately, although like obviously the giraffe is the best, I'm taking condor.
Mm, that's fair. Also, you like
Yeah,
your
just have to.
scavengers.
Yeah, man. Okay,
Don't forget
then,
to flip something over for this caracol, caracol, caracol.
yes, I will flip. He takes 2 spaces, so here's the
Mm-hmm.
flip. And then I get to play this Thorny Devil. I assure you not. 6. And I get to place him in a 1 spot, but once I build a thing, he's going to take up 0 space in a pile. So
Wow, you got big goals.
that's the hope. Okay, so I get 7 bumps
Yeah.
for these. 7. And I have 0 money.
Checks out. What do I want here? I want. Why did I put build down there? I'm extremely dumb. Yeah, well, I want the break, so I'm gonna take 4 things and break 4, and that's just my dumb move.
Okay.
So +5 -1, and
All
here
right,
we
and
go.
you get an XE thing.
I get an Xe thing. Love the Flexi Xes.
So first we have to discard down. I'm gonna discard that card that I took on purpose, so that feels a little bad, but
Yeah, I don't want you. Ugh, Sam.
Mhm.
You're gonna end up getting this card out of the discard, or I have to freaking hold on to it. And I don't want to hold on to it. So
Buzzards,
there
yo.
you go.
Buzzard.
You can just have it, I guess.
I mean, there's like 22 cards in there, so it would be bad luck. But it would also be kind of.
Oh, you would absolutely get it. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Okay. Then no bad things have happened to us. We refresh over here. Oh, you already did that.
I just did that, except
kill this
and here it's your guy.
frilly lizard and this slow worm and refill the display. What do we get? Oh, a puma.
Penguin pool. Penguin pool.
Oh, and
there.
a taper.
It's out.
Penguin pool. Okay, well, I care not what else happens in this game. I will be acquiring that penguin pool. I don't even have any birds. And
it's funny. It's actually a card that I want in terms of mechanics, but you know,
that's true. You could also we don't have to do the trade. I don't have
the deal is a deal.
I don't know how I'm going to get that penguin pool. I guess I'll have to move forward. Okay.
Oh, this cougar is lit.
The cougar is also good.
Great token, 3 faces.
Yeah.
3 money.
Okay, and then we get our income. So it looks like you get 15 and I get 14. So 1, 2, 3, -1.
Yep. And
then
kiosks.
Yeah, I don't have any other kind of income. So I think
it's kiosks.
That's what I mean, apart from kiosks.
Okay. I have I get 5 more for my purple thing here. And I think that's it probably.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And that makes it your turn?
Yeah. Oh, I should have moved my animals when I played them last time.
Oh, yeah. You want to play the game the way it's played. Yeah. Smart.
Okay, so that puts my sponsors up there. I don't need that though, so fine. And I still didn't get that much money.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. I'm like, I can play my turtle now, but that's it.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
That's all there is.
All she wrote.
All she wrote.
No longer really care about that. Okay. What am I even trying to do now? I have. Okay. Is it time for me to build a building? And if so, do an association task and get stuff. I hate that. And money. It's money, man. Hard.
Yeah, this is not terraforming Mars. It is is something else.
Already done my stuff. What even is that? Okay, that checks out. I guess I'm gonna get some cards? Question mark. Yeah, you get cards.
All right.
So I break 2.
Break.
And then I get
you
to
1 step closer to the
edge. Okay, so I can draw 3, discard 1, or I can snap. So the thing I would actually care about snapping
is the penguins. You got to get the penguins.
Nah, man, a deal is a deal.
Okay, but you don't have to honor the deal over the play of the game. That's not the point of games. So if the penguins make the most sense, I'm not. Listen, I will just be happy that the penguins.
That somebody has penguins.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Great. I mean, listen, if you leave me the penguins and I can get them, I'm going to take them. But you know what I mean? I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Okay. As long as you're sure that you're not gonna be super angry, I would like to take.
I'm not gonna be happy, but also, if you're a man who needs penguins, I can relate.
I believe that I am a man who needs penguins. So okay, but that's just in my range. So I'm gonna take that, Then I guess I'm going to draw 2.
Whoa, didn't you just snap? Oh no, that's in your range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have to discard 1.
Well, don't discard the penguin, Sam.
No, I will not. I will discard this guy. And we will refill the display.
Ooh, who dat?
Got a Chinese water dragon.
A Chinese water dragon?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. Oh, and now I have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do I literally spend all of my money on this freaking turtle? No. I'm gonna draw cards. I'm gonna draw cards. And because I don't have to go for the penguins anymore.
That's true.
I don't have to worry about getting my reputation up and doing penguins. Okay, so this says break 2. That's where I was going. And then I can draw 2 and keep them, or I can use an X to draw 3. Nah, I'm just going to draw 2. All right, there we go.
All right. I am using sponsors. Say the penguin pool.
Penguin pool.
Okay, so I'm allowed to do that because I have at least 3 reputation. Each time I play a bird icon into my zoo, gain 2 appeal. I'm playing right now. And
all right,
and I get this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he? Here he is.
Wow. Okay. Each time you play a bird, you get. That's the same thing I have, but with apes.
Yes.
I don't feel that bad anymore.
Okay, I'm putting the penguins here because they have to be next to water. And that's going to get me 10 money, which is frankly huge.
Life-changing.
Yeah.
Simply life-changing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I did. Did it. Looking for 6 bird icon. That was my action, so everything moves on, and it's your turn.
All right, here we go. I'm going to play the turtle. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So here it comes. I'm playing animals. I'm using an X to make it 5 so that I get a reputation.
Okay.
Because that feels like something I should be doing.
Cool. Sure.
Puts me in range of that cougar or whatever.
Nice.
And I'm going to play this turtle. So he costs 27 for me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and... Oops, wrong way. I gain 27 from the turtle. Mm-hmm. Okay. I have all the things it says. I'm going to flip this 3. It doesn't matter. That one's next to rocks. That one's next to rocks and water. Just the rocks is fine. And then, okay. So I get a reputation. And that gives me a person.
Yeah.
I get
nice.
2 Wackamodoodles.
Nice.
And that gets me...
Yeah.
This is the question. I can take a person... Oh, no, I can't take the card flip. You already did that. We should have covered that.
No, you can't. You can, because it's these ones that are variable.
Oh, okay.
The first 2 are not. Yeah.
So do I want a card flip or a person? I haven't done my association yet. So I could put 3 people down next time if I wanted to. And that could be fun.
Yeah. Wow. That would be... Well, you don't have enough. Like, could you? I mean, yeah, I guess you could put 1 and then 2. Yeah, that's fair.
I could, but that doesn't really help me at all. Oh, I could put 1 and 2 here, because like this one just gives me another person. Oh, okay, so this is a good question. If I use my first person to pick up another continent next time and throw it down, do I get to use the person I unlock then during that turn.
Yes, I think so. Although looking at this card, I'll just note that they have to be different association tasks.
Oh, so correct you are. Okay. I still think that that's worth it to me. Or I can flip a card. Man, this game forces some decisions,
It does. It
and
does
they
do that.
are decisionful. Um, I feel like it's an incredibly bad sign for me that I don't care.
Don't care about which of them.
Right. Okay, but so fine. I'm going to take the. I guess the card flip lets me go up the reputation track, so I'll flip that one. I don't need the persons, is what I'm learning from that, because I'm just gonna get another person next time, anyway. And like, what do I need 4 people for, if I can have 3 people? Okay.
Right.
What am I doing here? Okay, and then I go up 8 on the this track to 21, and now I can sell one card from my hand for 4 coins as many times as I want. So I'm gonna sell this card and this card for 8 total coins.
Yes, continue with that. But I just had a rules realization that we did screw up.
Okay.
After remarking upon it.
Which one?
You don't get kiosk income for unoccupied standard enclosures.
Oh, so I should not have a lot of money.
Great. But it's okay. We'll just mark
I will
that.
not do
I was
it
just
again. Yeah. Okay. Does that change? No, it means I've actually built where I want things minus. I could have put this one in like 5 if I. So I need to fill this 5 enclosure, is the real point.
Word.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay, is it my turn? Was that your that was animals?
Sure think so. There we go.
Yeah, man, that turtle is real good. Probably the best card I've seen.
It was a fun card.
Okay. What this means? Maybe I do.
Oh, I just threw the wrong card away. I don't want that card. I want this card. Get out of here.
Mm.
I don't know how I got them confused. One of them is a snake, and then the other one is a mammal. I think I was reading the bottoms, and I just did not compute. I was like, where did my cool card go?
It's all good. Okay. I have to do this. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do it, and if
Do it.
Whatever. So I'm gonna build with my fancy build action. Okay, to build one or more different buildings, full maximum size of X, which is 5.
Build
I'm
action.
gonna pay my thing, so I have 6 to play with. Then I'm going to build the reptile house up here.
Man, you're really into these houses.
Yeah. Okay. That frees up this where my thorny devil was, and puts me with a thorny devil is in here now, but he costs 0 spaces.
Right, so he's not in there at all.
That's good.
That thorny devil.
Yeah, man. And then I'm going to build either a kiosk or a pavilion. I think a kiosk. I don't know why I would do a pavilion. Pavilion gives me 1 appeal once, and like that's it. So like, why would I not just do a kiosk? I think I would just do a kiosk, right? Oh, you can build a 1. There's just like a 1.
Yeah.
1. That's very funny.
I mean, you need it to like fill in spaces for my thing, for example.
Yeah. Well, I have like the thorny devil like fits into 1 space, and I was like, well, there isn't a 1 space, so thanks for nothing. But there is a 1 space.
Super is a 1 space.
Okay. What I want is a kiosk because kiosks are money. And where I want it is oh yeah, this is rough. I could put it here for some money and a card draw, or I could just build a pavilion. Where am I at? Up here and get. There are no other real options. I think I'll do that. I think I'll put it here for a card draw. That's what that
Nice.
says. Okay, so I can take from my reputation. I could take this cougar, but I don't want him. Do I not want him? I don't think I want him. It's actually kind of lit. Kind of a lit cougar.
A Luger.
Yeah, man.
A Liger.
Lagger. Okay. How soon do I think you're gonna want to try to push for a break, though? Probably fairly soon.
I am mostly out of money.
You're mostly out of money. I also noticed that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch gears here. I'm not gonna build a kiosk. I'm gonna build a pavilion here. Unlock third worker.
How do you build a pavilion?
Yeah.
No, like what is a pavilion?
Oh, it gives me an appeal one time and immediately, and that's not.
Oh.
And that's it.
I don't think I even knew what a pavilion was. That's
Yeah,
fun.
man.
Okay.
Oh, another thing about the spaces in this game is I'm pretty sure that you can like rearrange them as you play more cards, basically, right? Like it's all abstract, but like your spaces just have to fit the spaces of the cards that you have played, basically, by the end of the game, is the idea.
Spaces have to fit this. I don't know what you're talking. Are you talking about
like all of the animals that you play have to actually fit into the zoo at the end of the game. But like
Oh.
you can squeeze things around and stuff.
Yeah, I assumed that because you've been moving things anyway.
Yes.
So like I could depopulate my reptile zoo so as to gain more kiosk money if I wanted to once I built a reptile. So like can I just be like, oh, I actually want my turtle over here now?
I think so.
I can just move my turtle. That's cool.
It may be only when you play new stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't fully grasp that either, I guess, now that I'm talking about it.
Yeah, we should look it up someday. I'm going to use my association card. It's at level 2. I'm going to start by sending a person to pick up. I don't know. It kind of feels like I have only played North America, which was a strategy.
Yeah.
I already have Asia, so like maybe I'll pick up Australia.
Sure.
That gives me another person.
Nice.
Then I'm going to put a person over here so as to gain science.
Nice. Okay, I get 4 money for that.
Yeah, I know.
Love that.
And then I'm going to put my last person here to just get 2 reputation because I can, is how I understand this.
Sorry, you have 9. You don't. Yeah, you can only perform up to a total of. 5.
I thought I was doing under the. So I don't have 9. I only have 5.
Right.
So I can't do the science thing, and you should take your gold back.
Okay.
I see. That makes a lot more sense. I was just doing under 5.
Twice. Yeah, each of them were under 5.
Yeah. All of them were going to be under 5. Okay. So I've done a 3, but I can do it 2. So I can just go here.
Yeah.
And do 2 more. Which gives me a card.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're a fun little fellow. And then I can do a donation.
Yeah.
Which would cost me 7.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I reject the donation. I don't
Okay.
have enough money for that. So there we go. That was me.
Cool. Okay. I think that I am also doing an association. Okay.
Woo. Okay.
I am
Okay.
to. So I have 5 to play with, but I kind of just want to do the same thing I did. Because yeah, I still don't have this crap. Yeah. So I will send one guy to here, which lets me flip something, and it will be animals. And then
Animals.
I send the guy here to get 2 reputation. So that gets me the draw and a conservation point. So the conservation point and the draw. I'm just going to draw from the deck. Ooh. Okay. But,
Cool.
okay, and then I could do a donation. Do I want to do a donation?
That's the question.
Yes. Okay, so, and what do I want? Do you think the break is coming reasonably soon? Get 2 more reputation. Get. Okay, I don't know what this icon means. This 2Z icon. Surely that doesn't mean that I just get to build something for free, does it?
Which one? Sorry. I don't see which icon.
Huh?
Which icon?
On my board, like I'm choosing the benefit that I want to
yeah.
get for.
It super does. It says a specific special enclosure. Oh, you may once and immediately build a 2-space standard enclosure for free.
Okay.
Seems to be what it says.
Okay, but this is saying when this is an income thing,
Mm-hmm.
So I would be unlocking this for income. Okay, well, I'll do that though. It seems fun.
You might as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could start getting conservation income. Seems good, also. It's free money. So what am I? Twos are not. They're not going to cut it. I'll do this one. So I paid my 7. I get a conservation point, and yeah.
Sam, can you remind me how we get a bigger hand size? I know it's somewhere on one of these things.
You get it by going to this
universe. You pick that thing up. You haven't even done that yet. How have you not done that? You're a crazy person.
It doesn't have a science icon, so I don't care about it as much.
Fair enough. All right, I am going to build.
Okay.
I am going to build a building with a maximum size of 5, but I don't want a 5. I want this petting zoo. So I assume that costs 6.
Sorry,
because it's made up of 3. I was trying to look at the rules. I'm assuming.
Can you build a petting zoo?
Yeah, available.
Yes.
Kiosk, pavilion, standard enclosures, and petting zoo. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
it's just the same as 2 per space.
Right. And if I build this somewhere and want to build another one, I can do that with my engineer. Or is this a special enclosure? This is a special enclosure.
It's a special enclosure.
So my engineer will just not apply here.
Right.
Cool. Here we go. I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to get an X and a card draw.
Nice.
X. And do I want a card that I'm up to? Like I could take this Malayan taper.
Mm.
I do want the Malayan tapir. I do a little bit want herbivores. Yeah, okay. I feel like I don't need to go venturing into the unknown. So, okay. I'll hit refill. And that's the turn. I done it. Look at this king vulture. You want this dude real bad. Look at this guy. We need 3 birds.
He's actually up there. King vulture. Averaging 5.
All right, well, you need more birds.
I do need one more bird. That's correct.
You need more bird.
Okay. Well, everything was perfect, and maybe it's still fine, but I'm annoyed about it. How's that?
Cool.
Yeah. But,
I have no idea. Like, are we anywhere near the end of? I feel like we've been playing this game a long time. And I don't feel.
It took us a while to get off the ground, but like we're way far apart. Our little
like a long way. Apart.
Yeah.
I had like one turtle turn, and that was just it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have this great little turn here, but you are not going to. What are you? You're also hoping to. Again, I assume that you're hoping to break soon, but I don't know.
I've never broken.
I feel like I just have to play animals
and animals in the Shanimals, Graminals.
Yeah, I believe that all of the stuff that I'm playing is legit. So here we go. Animals. So I get a reputation.
Woo.
Next to it. Okay. I'm playing this sloth bear for 11.
Slow bear.
I have the Asia thing.
Asia.
Okay, so after finishing this action, I'm going to get to put my association action card on 5. And then I'm going to build this. Oh, sorry. And I'm putting him here.
Mm.
And then I am playing this. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm putting him here, whatever. Then I am playing this Northern Plains Gray Langer.
Yes.
Also for
Langers are
a
dope.
discount for 10. But yeah, he does some stuff for me, doesn't he? So I advanced the break token 3. So
wow.
You're welcome, I guess, probably.
Wow.
And then I also get 3 money back. And
yeah, he's just a little rebate.
Yeah.
Dope. And then you get 12 total thingy-madooters, right?
Yes, I do. So yes, I'm at 19, so I'll go to 31.
All right.
That animal action.
Okay. I don't feel good about the fact that I am always breaking. But also I don't have any money. And I can't do anything else. I could build kiosks. But
yeah, kiosks are good.
But are they good? Are they just fine? The thing is, I want to put more animals in more places. It's just like if I break by drawing cards, I'm just not going to get to keep any of them. So it's sort of like, what's the point of that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go all in then. I am going to play. Look at the rules.
I was allowed to. Sorry, I was allowed to put my association in the 5th spot if I wanted, which I think that I do want. That's sloth. My sloth bear.
Okay. I'm just gonna do it. Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm playing my association, and I'm using both of my X's.
Okay. So you have 4 power.
Mm-hmm. Because I want science. I need science at some point in this game.
Yeah.
So here's my dude. He's going all the way up here, and I'm getting. Okay. Do I want 4 science? Yes. Yeah. I'm just doing it. Hand size. Who needs a hand size? So you get your 4 coins now.
Yes.
The ones that I tried to give you earlier.
Indeed.
And I can make a donation, but I can't. I only have 5 gold, and that says 10 on it. So that was it. That was it for me. But I didn't break for the first time ever.
You didn't, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't break. I feel good about that.
True. All right, I'm going to use my association. And we are going to go, and I'm in the 5 spot, but I'm going to go to the 4 spot here. And I'm going to take this university, the one that I can take. I get 2 conservation for that. This is all going to get very confusing. So 2 conservation, which means I get a bonus here, which I'll come back to. I also get a reputation, which puts me here, which lets me take a card, and I will take the King Vulture.
Vulture.
Okay, so what even is this? University. This just means that I can take a university, but I can't because I have all of them. This is saying that I could draw 3 cards, or I can just get 5 coins.
Yes, I think all of those things you just said are true.
I also don't know what that's next to. That's a problem for future Sam. I don't think that I want to draw 3 more cards. I think I'm good on the cards. I think what I want is 5 more money. So that's what I'm going to take, which feels like the wrong answer, but I don't know.
I mean, if what you need is money, what you need is money.
I always need money.
Always need money.
Yeah.
All right, well, fine. I'll break.
Okay.
I mean, you know, so here we go. Yeah. I'm going to break with sponsors.
Okay.
And I'm going to get 5 coins from that because I am in desperate need of cold hard cash.
Yeah. And then you get an X as well.
I get an X.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's not terrible.
I feel like every time I break, I'm losing, even though like it is nominally good. It's just like if I used cards to break, I would just throw them away. So that's the bad. That's the bad. So okay.
No, I feel you. And if you don't have sponsors in your hand, then you don't have sponsors in your hand.
I haven't drawn a sponsor since the Meerkats. I've drawn a lot of cards.
Oh man, the Bolivian red howler looks pretty dope.
Look at this guy. Okay. We throw these things away.
I don't know what everyone's complaining about with the art. Like, the art's fine, right?
The art's fine.
It's much better than Terraforming Mars, right?
Yeah, I think. Like, my initial reaction was just like, oh, these are clip art pictures of animals. Which isn't untrue.
Actually fairly good.
But like, yeah, they're good pictures of animals. Also, I like
Terraforming Mars is literally clip art, right? In a lot of places.
Yes, that is true. I don't think I've ever looked at the art for Terraforming Mars. So
right, it just like doesn't matter.
We get rid of this jungle and this primate. I feel like we are both missing. Probably I am missing a monkey strategy that just flew away.
Yeah, probably.
Whoa! If you play a large animal, you may ignore 1 condition of your choice. That's fun.
A large animal.
I think large animal means 3, 4, or 5, but maybe it means 4 or 5.
I feel like there should be some kind of designation. Like, maybe there is. Maybe that's what that means. I don't know.
I know that I had a card that designated small animals as 2 and 1 and large animals as 4 and 5 very early on. And I was
it says 4+. That's what you may ignore.
Yeah. 4+.
So there you go. 4+.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
Cool. So we've done those things, and now we are doing the income stuff.
Heyo.
I get 20 from the track.
Okay, Mr. Fancy. And I will count these correctly this time. Haha. One, two.
Ah,
Yeah. I appreciate that I'm going to have cheated and still lost because, or
I get
on account of, or with regards to income.
I've also, I mean, it's a lesser one, but like I've also definitely been counting this one every time, and
Yeah.
it's not cool.
I think the problem is that I went down so close to 0. So like, even if it were only 2 or 3, like I was down to 3 because of my
there
turtle.
was stuff that you shouldn't have been able to do. Basically.
Well, the turtle specifically. I mean, all it is I would have had to break once to build the turtle. So like, you know, that just changes the flow.
I also get a
what are you gonna do?
Hey man, what are you gonna do?
You get a conservation as income.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and 5 more. Man.
Yeah.
Rough. I also realized that like you've been planning ahead with your spaces and stuff, and I've just been like doodly doo.
Oh, I thought no, I would have said the opposite. I've been like, will this fit somewhere? All right, we're doing it.
Well, I just had this realization, like I need to build a freaking reptile pit so I can free up 2 things, and there's only one place for me to put it, and I don't think I can fit a bird aviary literally anywhere because of what I did with these meerkats.
The bird aviary is a really weird shape,
so I think I'm just gonna have to like forego an aviary. Like I can build a reptile house in here somewhere. That'll be fine.
You have a couple,
but like
orientation.
But just one. There's no way to get 2.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was you breaking. So.
Yep.
Here we go. All right. Well, what am I trying to do? So, okay. Yes, I did not have to discard a card because I just upgraded my.
I did discard a card. It's gone. Goodbye, card.
Okay. So, I could do this card's action. Is there anything that I care about? Margin. A thing. I can place a 5 space enclosure. Let me tell you a story about that. No, I can't. Because I don't have that. So I don't care about that guy. European Bison.
Sponsor magnet. Okay, so if you play him, you get the large animal program, which is a little bit perverse because you would want the large animal program to play
him. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. I think that I, you know, there's like this point in Mars and stuff when you just need to like focus on playing what you have.
You gotta play what you have.
Over there for me. The question is, do I need to build a building? I do need to build a building. That's perfect. Okay, so I will build a building.
Yes.
I will, I think, go ahead and pay an X so that I can also build a littler building. So, first of all, I need a 3Z. We'll put that 3Z. That's going to cost me 6, so I might as well put him here and get 5 of it back.
Nice.
So my understanding is now that I have this 3Z, I can flip it and unflip my 5Z because I don't have a thing that needs to be in a 5Z.
I believe you.
And I get 5 back, so I basically paid 1 to do that. And then I'm going to pay 2 more. To build a kiosk. Kind of running out of places that matter, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll build a kiosk here.
Mm-hmm.
And that lets me draw a card, which I think I would just draw from the deck. I don't know.
But did you get a bird?
I did get a bird. I got a bald eagle.
Yes. Oh man, I'm so envious. All right. I feel like I have to draw cards, even though I don't really want to. So here's that. So I'm drawing cards. Here's 2 breaks, because that's just what I do. and I draw 4 cards and discard 1. So the thing is, I think I actually do want this European Bison because I'm just
Nice.
trying to get like 6 Duders by the end.
6
So
Duders.
I'm going to take him. Is there another Duder? No, not really. I could take this North American Cougar. I could take this Bolivian Red Howler. You may place your cards action on 1 or 5. All right, I'm just going to take 3 more off the top.
Okay.
Okay, and then I have to put something away. I feel like this card is extremely bad. But it's expensive, so maybe I just misunderstand. No, I think I don't misunderstand, and I think it's extremely bad. So there we go, doing that. Don't really understand it. And then that's me.
Nice. Okay. Well, okay. Yes, I understand. Understand the pickle I've put myself in this time. Do I have a sponsors card? I do not. Am I just gonna break 4? That sounds like a terrible idea. I should just draw more cards. I can draw 4 cards and discard 1. That's great. I should do that. Oh wait, we're supposed to. Oh, pandas! Holy shirt balls!
Pandas! Look at those majestic beasticles.
Okay, well maybe I just want the panda.
Man, I'm extremely upset that I just drew a bunch of cards and the next card was pandas.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really pleased with my European Bison, but I would have been equally pleased with pandas. Is all I'm saying.
Word. Okay. So I'm doing my cards action. So I will break 2, and then I'm gonna snap this panda. Like, whoa.
Just snap it right up.
Yep. We did.
You did. I see you. All right. You didn't have to snap the panda, right? Because you're there. I don't know where you just.
Oh crap! You're right. You're right. Okay,
you
so I should be drawing more cards.
Was that in your 5 spot? Dang.
Yeah, it was. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna draw them. 3 more cards. I'm just gonna draw them from the top. And then I have to discard 1. Holy shirt. Okay. Wow. That's a... Okay, I'm going to throw this card away because neither of us are doing this part of the game whatsoever. And it's a shoe bill. Oh, these guys are hilarious looking. And where am I going to get the money for this? All of these cards that I just picked up.
Oh, you're going to end up throwing some of them away. I realized I should have not played this turtle just so that I could have a butt ton more cards to throw away when I played it. I think I have not played Ark Nova very well. Is my opinion here. Now that I'm seeing more cards generated. No. It's just that I'm like, oh, okay, I understand. Like as this game builds, I can save up some of these big guys. The problem is that saving that tortoise the whole game.
That's why you got to get the hand upgrade, I think, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
that's what it gives you is a place to stash something.
Right.
The first time you broke and I had like 7 cards, I was very sad because I
Right. It's a
wanted
huge
like 6
bummer.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to play an association card. I'm going to use an
okay.
X. Since I do all this breaking, got to make use of my X's. And I am going to up my hand size and get. I could get 2 reputations and have another one of those, but then it would give you a freaking science coins. It's only 2 points, though. Because that would get me an X. Nah. I gotta up my hand size. I gotta do it. And that lets me flip my build card.
Nice.
And
gets you a conservation point.
It gets me a conservation point. All right, there we go. Doodly doodly.
Right.
Sponsors
I am also doing an association. I have 3. I will go here. I will take America, which unlocks another association guy, which gets me 2 conservation. Okay, so I can get 2 reputation, or I can get this ×2 token, which I do not understand it in any way, or I can get 5 money.
Multiplier animal ability. So I think it's when you play an animal, you put that on and you do the thing twice.
Okay.
Maybe it means you do one that you already have a second time, though. So I don't know. It could be neither of those things, I feel like.
Yeah. I'm don't really super want to try to figure this out, but also don't want to pass up like an obvious, like great. I'm pretty sure that the 2x thing is not explained in the rule book. Hold on, let me just if I can find it in a very quick Google.
Oh, we got a chat, and I didn't even notice for a second there.
Oh,
we got a raid. I don't even know what a raid is. Oh my gosh, you guys! I'm just still learning what Switch is. This is a raid. I have never participated in a raid. AJ is our Twitch person. He's not even here today. Oh, it's amazing. Well, thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Sorry, we didn't notice. All right. Well, I feel like a mean bad person now.
When did that happen?
I don't know. They're not time stamped, so I just missed it. We just missed the.
Okay, Tom. I don't know what the 2 times thing is. I don't feel like trying to figure it out, so I'm just going to take money.
Okay. I feel like it has to be one of the 2 things we were just saying.
It must be, right? But I just like is like so. Okay, so like if I could put it on my
penguins,
pool,
that'd be dope.
And I would do that, right?
But there isn't another penguin thing, so that can't be it.
Well, no, but if it doubles the ability, so every time I play a bird icon, I get 4.
So this says animal ability multiplier in our little
animal ability.
So I would assume
it must be on an animal.
You would put it on an animal.
Yeah. Right. And animals don't have these kinds of.
Right. Exactly.
At least none of the ones I've seen. So. Yeah.
You just took the money. You just took it.
Yeah, I just took the money. I'll keep looking while you're doing your turn, but
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be able to make this work. I'm doing animals. Bam. That bumps me up the reps, so I get an X. I then purchase 2 animals. First, I'm going to purchase this inland taipon. I have the Australia because I have the Australia chit. So he costs me 7. And you are ahead of me on the appeal track, so you get 2 Venom tokens.
Ooh.
And I don't know what those are. I was trying to look a minute ago, but then... Venom. all zoos with higher appeal. Place one venom token each on the first X action cards from the left. If a card already had, discard the duplicate. Okay. After using an action card with a venom token, discard the token. If you did not discard a venom token during your turn, there is still a venom token on at least one of your action cards. Pay 2. Oh, okay. So this says you have to pay 2 coins for each time you don't use the things on 1 and 2 right now.
Yeah.
Is your association supposed to be over? That's what you just did, right?
Yes. Yes.
I'm just fixing your array. So the point is, this says...
So I would have to use the 1 and the 2 to avoid the venom token.
Mm-hmm. And it just says, if you don't use one of these 2, pay 2 coins.
Okay.
And they're going to move up normal. Okay.
But if I broke right now...
Oh, I think it would just go away.
It would just go away.
Yeah. Okay, check it out, though. Because, okay, so that inland Taipon is going to live here in the 3 spot. And then I'm going to play... I'm not allowed to play that. I'm going to play the Boa Constrictor. I'm really going to incentivize this action for you, which costs me 13.
Okay.
Each player ahead of me on the constriction track. So I'm going to put him in the 5 spot. So just like he's taking up a lot of space. Each player ahead of you on a track gains 1 constriction token for each of those tracks. So you're ahead of me on both tracks. So you also get constriction tokens.
Okay. What does
I don't know what
mean?
those do. I think they make it more expensive, but maybe they make them worse.
Put 1 constriction token on each of the first X action cards. Strength of an action card with constriction token is decreased by 2.
There you go.
Sorry, this is from the right, though.
Yeah, I did that. I had that part down.
Okay.
So I've decreased you.
I cannot break.
Oh, Tom for the win. Okay, and then the inland Taipons that I gain 2 X's. And then the Boa Constrictor says, after this action, you may place any action card on 1. And I am going to place sponsors because... Oh, I see. That's going to be after I do animals. So, okay, that's where I am, though. So I'm going to place animals and then sponsors on 1. Oh, and I need to add those points. So that's 12.
Nice.
This is a fun turn for me.
Yeah.
I've been saving up those snakes for a long-ass time. So,
okay.
That was, okay.
Yeah, but you don't have a reptile house yet, so they are currently taking up quite a bit of space.
Just like a butt ton of space. But when I do get a reptile house, I think I'm going to immediately fill it.
And, I mean, +1, right? So you'll have 1 still lingering outside. But because
yeah, it's only 5. Yeah, so, you know.
Okay, well, that was a cluster for me.
I had a great time.
Yeah, okay. How am I going to work my way out of it? Obviously, breaking soon is kind of a priority for me. Because I can't even use association. So I guess what that means is that I want to... I need to avoid losing money. I think I'm just going to do the cards. Hilariously, I have 1 million cards. Yeah. Man, giving me both of those in the same turn that's tough.
I just drew the inland Taipon. I wasn't going to do this at all. I was like, frick, I'll just build 1 crappy animal and dig along. And then I was like, oh, Taipan. And honestly, the 2 exits are big because I am in a rough spot regarding exits.
You do not get, or you don't get the blue things. Those are solo mode only.
Oh, well, that makes me sad.
Makes me happy.
Let me try to recall then where break should be. Sponsors. Sorry, I think sponsors should then be at It's either 3 or 4.
I think maybe 4 is.
Didn't I
I
use
feel
the
like I saw you take it
sponsors?
out of 3.
Okay, that makes sense. I used card drawing to do the last break. Is a true statement. So that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so used to
Okay.
sponsors being the thing I break with.
Right.
Womp womp.
Man. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I want to be able to do something clever here that doesn't like basically mean that I'm crippled for a few turns, but I don't really think that that's much of an option. Plus, I mean, like I'm gonna get a bunch of money,
Mm-hmm.
which I need.
I mean, the penalty for these is only 2 money. They're not that. It's the constriction that blows because it
Right?
turns your
Because
4 into a 2 and your 5 into a 3.
yeah, the
It
4 into a
presumably
2 is a huge deal.
it goes away after you use it.
Yes, yes.
So that's that.
Yeah. Well, and if I just ignore these, then they will bleed out my money, which is not a thing that I'm interested in having happen.
Although you do have a crap ton of money, so
Yeah. Well, I have some expensive crap in my hand. So okay, I'm gonna do the cards. I will get to remove this fin. Break 2. Then I get to draw 2 cards and discard 1. I'm taking this shoe bill. My pretty solid, man. Gives you a conservation point.
who does? Oh wow, that shoe bill is a shoe bill.
Yeah.
Baliniceps Rex? Look at that name.
Yeah.
Baliniceps.
Okay, so I'm going to take him, and then I'm going to draw a card off the top, and I have to discard a card.
Okay. Am I in the clear to refill the display? Have you done all of your drawing?
Yeah, I'm just discarding something. So don't tell me
I'll wait. You tell me when you're done.
All right, I'm going to discard this expensive monkey that I just drew because I will never play him.
Expensive monkey. All right, there we go. Ooh, look at this guy. It's a moose.
Oh my god.
It's a moose.
It's a
Sam.
moose.
I don't know.
Alcest.
Don't forget to fix your cards.
Ah, yes.
Okay. I'm going to build the long-awaited reptile enclosure.
Nice. Yeah, it's huge.
But I don't actually need to fill it until I go to play more cards in case there's a break, is what I understand from what we were saying. Oh, and you know what? I'm also going to spend my X so I can build a kiosk first, is the thing that I want to do.
Nice.
Because I want a kiosk here so that this reptile enclosure is free and I get a person like this. Because I'm going to do those two. So that costs me a coin. And I can't name. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
here's the thing, Tom. It says if you build a reptile house or a large bird aviary and you already have animals that could be accommodated there, you may immediately and only this once move these.
Oh, well, I'm absolutely going to do that then, no question.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move my tortoise out of this. It doesn't matter which 3Z. This 3Z.
Okay.
And I stick a tortoise on here. And then I'm going to move my caiman.
The tortoise is 2. The tortoise is still taking it.
Oh, right. So I need to do 2 of these. And then I'm going to move my caiman out of this 4 to do 2 more. And then I'm going to move my taipan out of this 2 to do the last one. I feel like that's the smartest way to do that. No, yeah. I'm going to have moved... Sorry, I'm going to use this 3 instead of this 3. Because this one touches 2 of them.
That makes sense.
And, yeah. Okay, and that was my build.
Nice. Okay, so now I have to decide
if I'm really... Oh no, I can't build specials. I could use my engineer to do another kiosk. That's what my
Yeah.
engineer says I can do, which I will do.
Yes. Okay.
And I will do that. Man, there's actually not another great place to put a kiosk. I'm not allowed to put it
Yeah.
here. It's too close.
Great.
So maybe I won't. Okay, hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like there isn't necessarily a place that gets you your money back, right?
I mean, I can get one
Well, it
gold
probably
back for
will.
putting it anywhere. But like,
Yeah.
is that worth it?
It has to go right here, right?
Or oh yeah, is it or down here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So any of these. So, but this is going to be my last kiosk, no matter what. Is that true? That's true. So yeah, I'm going to do it
You could put one up here, I guess, technically,
eventually.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and that cost me another gold. Okay, Dunzo, Tom out.
All right. I think that I am just gonna break and get all of this crap off of my stuff. So, because I want to string this along, I guess I could do this and get another do. Does that matter to me? Does it matter?
Yeah. This Heart Board Games is
I mean,
very good at emojis. They've got
it does matter.
a sparkly meeple with a heart in it, which is pretty cool, in my opinion.
Oh, nice. Okay. 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 Sure. I don't know. This is probably stupid and giving you something, but I'll do this.
I love when I'm given things.
I'm doing my association.
Okay.
I get to put 2 of my dudes here. Take something. I'll take. Don't think that I care. I think I will take. This is my last one though. Is it Australia or is it Europe? What do we got out on the display? We got a couple of. Oh no, we have a European.
The European moose.
I don't think I.
All case, all case.
Well, what do you have? We already have Australia, so I'll take Europe. Just I don't know. That
Nice.
gets me 2 conservation points.
Wow, you have filled that thing up. Look at you. Look at you.
Yeah. Okay, so put a pin in the fact that we are going to have to choose our bonus cards now. Because I'm also going to pay 10 to make a donation. I think I'm going to take the rep. So I get another one of these, and I get two rep, which gets me another conservation and a thingy. The thingy being this X guy.
I don't know anything you just did, but it sounds fantastic.
I upgraded from this. I used this thing, this guy.
Oh yeah.
Stuff.
Okay. Oof. I feel like I maybe should have been doing that the whole time at all, but I haven't had money.
Okay, so now we have to throw away one of our ending scorers.
Yeah, I misread the one that I thought I was aiming for, so that's going to be fun. And I guess I'm just going to take the other one. So.
Okay, right. I'm going to take the one that is maybe getting. Yeah, they just go off to the side, I guess. I'm going to take the one that might get me 1 point instead of the one that's definitely. Oh, wait. I kept the wrong one.
Waka waka.
That was dumb. Yeah, okay, we're good.
All right.
So that was me. I get rid of this freaking poison.
Hey, you got rid of the poison.
Yeah, and it was, reasonably productive. I don't know. I paid 10 coins for all of that stuff. I don't know if that's worth it or not.
Well, I'm going to give you some coins here because I am not going to break. I'm going to play this card for what it is. So here comes Technology Institute. It costs 5.
Ooh.
It gives me a thingy right now, and at income, it gives me more thingies. So now it's like I'll break every time, even when I don't.
Okay, and that gets me 2 coins or 2 money. happy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes it my turn.
Yeah, I mean, it was a short turn for me. I just bought a
That
thing.
was your whole turn. Yeah, that's a good card. I mean, it's gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna do the break now. It's the animals as they're still in the wrong spot. So I go 1, 2, 3. So I get 3 money because I am constricted, and we're doing the break. So I
Hey, you
get
get
to
to
get
get
rid
rid
of
of
these
those.
stupid things.
All right, we get to keep 5 cards. I only have 3, so I don't have to throw any cards away. A
I
little
have so
premature on
many.
that, I guess.
I have like I have like 9 cards. This.
Well, while you're sorting out your cards, I'll do some cleanup over here.
Oh crap! I have to get rid of 2 of these. Ugh, it's a bummer. Okay, I think that me. Fine for the freaking shoe. No, he's cheap. I gotta keep somebody who's cheap. Get rid of one more of these. I do realize that I did this to myself, but what are you gonna do? I suppose I should have played one animal first. Eh. Yeah. Okay. Maybe
Right.
I will condor those guys back.
I've done everything except your income.
Okay. So I get what 20 for that. I get 5 more from my here, and I have 1 kiosk for 1. That it. That's what we're doing. That's
Sounds
all
good to
the
me.
stuff. Those are all the steps.
Sounds good to
All right,
me.
and then it's your turn.
Okay. Um, do I currently have a question for you? I have is this. Do I currently have a 1 monkey in my 5 enclosure? And if so, I'm allowed to move that, presumably.
Yeah, I think that is what you currently have going on. Yes.
So I'm just gonna,
Yeah,
like
that
stick him
seems
in the
right.
corner. It's either that or I have a 2 snake in a 5 enclosure. Those are the best ways I can think about that. So maybe right now I have a 1 monkey in a 3 enclosure. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we might be doing that wrong because that is still a little bit of maintenance that feels weird. But
Moving stuff around.
yeah, I'll have to look into that.
It does feel weird, but I think it's right though. Like,
It's not that I disbelieve you, it's just that it feels weird.
yeah.
I'm going to draw cards because I want the crap out of that moose. So, 2 break,
Moose.
take the moose. Do I want any of those other things? We was a large animal program. Place 1 5-space enclosure for free is absolutely meaningless to me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to draw, is it 3 more? 3 more off the top here. And then, well, you would have been extremely useful to me a long time ago, and now you are not. This card says every time you play an America's Icon, you can build a kiosk for free.
Oh
Which,
wow.
like, I guess I do have the 5 kiosks for a point. Ugh, am I going to persuade myself to keep this guy? I don't want him. No, I'm not. But I have 5 kiosks. I just have them already. Hold up. Um, fine. Fine, I'll keep him and throw this one away. I have this American expert now. He is going to get me 1 green at game end. Feels silly. Okay. And that was a whole turn. I did it. I got a moose. My life is complete.
Nice. Okay, well, in my brief check of the rules, I did not find a thing corroborating the idea that you could do the thing I described. So we may have been really screwing this up, but I don't understand how, like, the game has to be able to move along, right? Like, and you do that by playing animals. That's how you get the income. So, like,
I wonder if you're just supposed to build small enclosures first.
I feel like we're not wrong. Like, if your thing is on the 5 spot, you got to build that 5. Like,
maybe.
When else are you gonna have the chance? I don't know. Anyway, I'm playing animal.
Animals.
So first of all, I get a reputation. I get an appeal point. Already at the end of the track. I get to play 2 animals. So let's do. Okay, I'll do the Andean condor first.
All right. Okay.
So he cost me 14. I have America. Then I get to shuffle the discard pile, draw 4 of them, keep 1. Okay. Who do I want? Okay. I will. Oh, I can't even build that anymore. Balls. Okay. Hey, it's your expert on Africa that you just threw away.
No. That I got the expert in Africa like a million years ago, and I just decided. I feel good about it. I've only seen 2 African animals the whole time.
Yeah.
I think I actually drew the African expert like my first ever draw, and I was like gung ho for North America. And I'm like, well, come on, this is Africa. Give me North America. Give me North America.
Okay, well, I don't want any of these, so I will. This thing that I could possibly.
Love to hear that.
That one was a bust.
Love to hear that.
Busted.
Are you going to do another one though? Because you get to do another search right now if you want.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, and that gets me a reputation, which is another appeal plus 7, so I get 8 appeal. 40.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, I would like to. What do I have? Okay. I would like to build. Yeah, I'll do the other vulture. Oh, wait, sorry. I also get 2 appeal for that bird. And I have to like put him in his place, so he's gonna go in.
Yeah, putting him in a place.
Steps willy-nilly here. Okay, so here is a king vulture. He's gonna cost 9 because of discounts. I get other, so I get 11 more. That's 53, and I get we do scavenging 5.
Man.
Okay, and then I get to keep one of these.
Is it the science? Did you do it? Science.
Yep.
God damn. I mean, poops.
I did do it.
Ugh. I'm getting texts from AJ asking me where I put trash bags when I was at his house like 2 weeks ago. AJ, my man, I don't know. I cleaned your pantry out in like an hour and a half so I could play more Slay the Spire while you were at work, and then I got COVID. So That was my experience. I could have put anything anywhere. All right. Have you paid
All
for
right.
this condor and you just have $1 million?
I have paid for the condor. Yeah, I had
Wow.
50. Yeah, I just have $1 million. Yes, that is correct.
You
That's
bought a
correct.
king vulture and a condor, and you
Yes.
still have $41.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
They were both discounted slightly, so
Well, that's fair. I am going to. I don't know, man. I kind of want to build an animal. I kind of want to do an association. I'm going to do the association. So here we go. I am going to. No, I'm not. I'm going to build animals. I'm going to do animals. Let's do some animals.
love it.
So I'm going to put our theory to the test here.
Okay.
I'm going to try to build a reindeer followed by a moose. And I'm going to have the moose share with the reindeer.
Yeah.
Does that seem... I need to build the reindeer first in order to have the tags for the moose, is the crucial question. So the question is, when we say may share the existing enclosure of a with a 3+, does the moose need to be there first? Because if so, I have to do a little shimmy-shamming around for a minute.
So
I can do other things, is the thing I want to stress here. I just want to make sure I have to.
yeah, no, I see what you're saying. So like you would be playing a 3+, and then
Right.
the moose can share with a 4+, which is not what a 3+ is.
Exactly.
But
if I have the moose, obviously I can add the reindeer to it.
Yeah, I don't think that you can do it in the order you're describing.
Okay. So then what I need to do here is play this Malayan tapir.
Nice.
So that costs me 14. 1, 2, 3 plus 1. And I get to stick this dude in this 3 spot. Then, and I get whatever I get for these dudes. 2 tickets.
Nice. 2 tickets.
And I guess I'll take my reputation and 5 more tickets. So 35 to 40. And a rep, which gives me a card. But I shouldn't draw that card yet because I can't play it right now, even if I wanted to. I'll just put it to the side. My understanding is this happens at the end.
The reputation stuff.
Timing might, like, what if it's not a boost? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to discard 1 from my hand and draw 1 from the deck, or choose discard 1 from the play and replenish 3 times. Oh, that's fun.
So you do all of the effects immediately, even before playing another animal card, unless it says after finishing.
Oh, okay. So I have this card. Good.
You do have that card.
Okay. I am going to then use its power. So I'm going to discard. I'm going to replenish this vulture because I don't like you and your birds. And then I'm going to replenish Gorilla Field Research. Stop it. What does this say? Experience? I don't really care about that. So I'm going to discard this card from my hand and draw 1 other card. Okay, and now I've handled the tapir.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to play the moose.
Nice.
Which cost me full price of 19. Feels bad. 1, 2. Oops. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I get 1 back? And he goes into my 4 enclosure. And he says, place 1 times 2 on my sponsor's action card. Nice. I assume that means it has now 2 times its value.
It means that you do the ability twice.
Oh, wacky. Okay.
Yeah.
What if there's
that is what I gathered
in between?
If there's a break, like if you're doing the break X.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you would just get the double, whatever the
All right.
double money is, basically.
Okay. And I am going to move up 7 on this thing to 47. And do I spend my X in order to get a reputation, in order to get a green? No. I feel like the answer there is no. But I feel like the answer should be yes. What else am I going to spend an X on? No, I'm gonna not spend my X. I'm good.
Okay.
That was a whole turn.
All right.
It is 10:05. How are we feeling?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we're pretty close to being finished, but it could be like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was looking at too.
Yeah.
Given that we have 0 viewers right now, we could pause and pick up tomorrow or Wednesday or whatever. Like, I have a little bit of time this week if we want it. Like, we don't just.
I might be able to tack on some tomorrow. Probably
Okay.
not Wednesday.
Let's do a couple more turns and see how it goes. But maybe if we hit 10:15 and it's still feeling far, we can save the
yeah. I mean, I don't know about you, but like you only have 10 money left. I feel like we're both probably expecting there to be at least one more break,
at least
if
one
not
more
two.
break. No, so my question is, are you going to end it and win? Because I'm back here.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm trying very hard to end it and win for sure.
Yeah.
Right. Like, but I don't think that I just like I have a lot of money, but the cards cost a lot. So, I'm happy to do another turn though.
All right, let's do another turn. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, what was I planning to do? Because I have lost my train of thought. I believe that what I'm doing, oddly enough, is building. Okay, so I get to build up to 5 if I want. What I want is a 3B for 6, which I will rotate, and that gets me an X token. Okay, and then the question is, do I want? Yes, I do. So I'm paying 8 total, and I'm going to get a pavilion with my last one put here, and I'm therefore going to get the appeal for that.
Nice.
Because it was 2 reputation bumps, and yeah.
I followed.
Okay. That's what I did. Bumps down. Okay. That's what we did.
I don't need to do that anymore, which is interesting. So now I don't have a clear. I mean, I'm going to use association. I'm just not sure how. Because I don't really need either of these desperately. Oh yeah, I do. Who am I kidding? I'm going to spend 3 of my 5s to put this dude here and take Europe.
Nice. Yeah.
Because I picked up that freaking bison. And that gets me 2 greens.
Yeah.
I actually do get 2 greens. 1, 2.
Yeah. You get a bonus of some kind.
Well, do I want to take the thing I don't have yet? Is there any point in that?
A lot of stuff.
But 5 gold could be meaningful to me. Hold on. How much gold do I want to have? I want to have 25 gold. How close am I? Not close. Okay. Well. I think that means I just take... Do I give you 2 gold? That's dumb. I could draw 3 cards. I'm going to draw 3 cards. What's up? Let's do it. So
All
I'll
right.
take this over here. No,
Mhm.
I'm going to take the thing. It gives me 2 greens is the incentive, and I need to frickin' green. So you get 2 coins, and I get um, 2 reps,
Yeah.
which is a green and an X.
Yeah.
And that was 2 greens down there. So 3 total greens. 1, 2, 3 total
Oh my
greens.
god.
And I need to take an X. And then I have to pick one of those. So what did we decide the times 2 does? We don't know.
It lets you do the action twice. Oh, this thing. Yeah, we don't know.
We just don't know what that does. Okay.
Great.
Well, in the spirit of not knowing, I'm just gonna take the 5 gold because I need it.
Okay.
Is 5 gold better than 2 points? Yes. Okay, and then I get to do a conservation project, which I
Okay.
think I would at this juncture. Oh, I can get 12 more gold if I spend 12 more gold, which strikes me as a good deal.
Hold on. Why do you get to do a conservation project?
Because it says at the bottom of association, you may play conservation project cards.
That's if you're taking the the number 5 action over here.
Oh, well, then that's what I want to do. Sorry, I thought this said you may play conservation. Oh,
Yeah, this
oh,
is
oh,
this is the
oh,
thing we
oh,
were talking about
oh, oh, oh,
many
oh.
moons ago.
I misunderstood. I was thinking of the 0 thing you did. Um,
Oh,
well,
you
sure.
can do that too.
No, no, no. I want to
It just
play a
costs
green
1.
card out of my hand and do a thing on it. So what do I have to? What do I have to undo here? Is the
Oh
question.
my god, so
Um,
much stuff.
I need to give away 5 gold. I need to bump back 1, 2, 3. I need to put this back. You need to give away 2 gold. I need to bump back down to here. I need to bump back. No, that's how I got the 3. Um, and I need to give an X back.
Okay. When
And
you
then in
put
terms
this
of
guy back,
this, I need to go
then you
back
bump.
2 more. I already put back the other thing.
Okay.
And that was that. Because, yeah, the whole point of this was to play a green card,
Okay.
which I decided to do extremely. Man, although now that I've
Okay.
done all I'm sorry. Now that I've done all of that,
It was a big cascade.
it's not going to go anywhere, and I only need 3 to do it, and I'm at 5.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to go here. I want to put down Yosemite National Park.
Okay.
And I want to release my broad-snouted caiman into the wild.
Nice.
That gives me a yellow cube on the 4+ for 5 greens. So I'm going to end up doing a bunch of that over again. What do I do with the caiman? Like I just put it over here and take 2 of these off? Because that's where he was?
Yeah.
Presumably he doesn't take up space in my reptile gym.
Right. Yeah. No, definitely not.
Okay, so he's gone.
Okay, but now you're getting 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
this is the thing I wanted to do most. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have to make all the same decisions again. So I'm going to play the thing. I feel like I really screwed up the numbers there somewhere. Oh, no, that's how I got that. So I'm going to play the same thing as before. You're going to get your 2 coins. I'm going to go up to 1, 2, for 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and an X. And that means I should have gotten this bonus for 5. Is that true? Yes. And I think that covers that disaster of a turn. I mean, it was a really good turn. It was just not what I was trying to do originally. And yeah, I don't know why I read that and thought this was the bonus thing. Oh, and I do want to spend 12 to get 12 back.
Nice.
For this infinity thing, and that gives me a green also. Got to make this at least a little bit respectable. That's all.
Word.
All right, the end.
Does not want this. Okay. Well, I'm just utterly bedazzled. What even?
I wanted the moose. Just the moose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yeah, sorry about all that. What did I say?
It's fine.
10-15. So we hit that on my
Uh-huh.
turn alone. The next one will be simpler.
I did go first, so
Yeah, I should probably sleep. I have to teach
let's.
tomorrow. Yeah, so we're recording, we're streaming, we are live on the internet. I am Tom. This is Sam. Today is Tuesday because
Yeah,
yesterday was Monday,
Monday.
and we didn't finish this game because we were tired and old, and that's just how it is. So we're finishing Ark Nova. Um, Sam is our clear leader, especially because I need to delete just to
6.
start off. I need to lose 6 influences or whatever these are called. So that's how this game
Indeed.
starts for Tom.
I
And
love it.
when Sam's red pieces get together, that'll trigger the end of the game. So far, we've
Yep.
built some very nice zoos. Sam
We
loves
have birds.
birds, and also
Birds.
this dope sloth bear. And
The
then
sloth bear is the freaking truth.
the sloth bear is very cool. It's hard to deny
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so here's how the end of the game is triggered.
okay,
I don't know why they did this, but they made it more complicated than.
I thought it was
sort of
just when they
straightforward.
got to where each other was.
Okay, so if a player's conservation counter and appeal counter are ever in the scoring area,
Okay.
which is the green clusters,
Okay.
the end of the game is triggered. Scoring area means one space on the conservation track and the adjacent spaces on the appeal track. The player who triggered the end of the game will complete their turn, and all other players will take one more turn before moving on to final scoring.
Okay.
So if I trigger the end of the game, then you get one more turn.
Okay.
And even if you had gone first, that would still be the case if I was the one triggering the end of the game. But we aren't finishing the round. It's just that everyone else gets
Okay.
one turn. At the end of the game, you will get points from your final scoring cards, as well as from all of your cards with an game icon, which is the hourglass. Remember, if no player reached 10 cards, yeah, okay, we did that. Then it's time to tally victory points. Begin by looking at the scoring area where your conservation tracker is located. Find the lowest appeal value in that scoring area.
Okay.
So the one where mine currently is, the lowest appeal value is 85.
Okay.
This is your target number. Compare your target number to the value of your appeal tracker. Subtract your target number from your appeal value, and the result is your victory.
Okay.
So when I have triggered the end of the game, I'm going to want my appeal tracker to get as far past
Right.
this scoring area as possible. Yeah.
Okay, but it's not just strictly subtracting. I see. You have to take the lowest number for the green area to use for the subtraction. That makes sense.
Yes.
That's not that bad.
The player with the highest positive victory point total is the winner. I believe that it is impossible for no one to have a positive score because that's how the game ends.
Right. Like, okay. Cool. That checks out.
So that if there's a tie, the player with the most conservation points, the tied player with the most conservation points. So that's how it works. And now that is clearer, I'm going to take my turn. So what I'm going to do is animals.
Animals. Wow, from the second position.
Yes.
Because you have an X.
I'm just going to play one. I'm going to play this bald eagle.
Oh.
Okay, so that's going to cost me 20 because I have North America. Then I get 10 appeal points because this is a bird, and I have to place a token in my bird. 10 appeal points for me. That puts 66. Okay, then I finish the action by moving this down, and then I get to take another action. That's what the bald eagle. But I'm going to take the 2 of these. Okay, I'm going to take the sponsors action think I'm going to use 2 X's on it because I'm a crazy person.
Wow.
So I'm doing sponsors times 5, and I'm doing the break.
3, 4, 5.
Yep. So
Wait.
that gets us within 1 card draw action of the break.
Wow. Okay.
And I get 5 more points for that.
Yowzer. Yowzer. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything nearly that cool, but I am going to do the sponsors action twice. Now,
Nice.
I'm assuming I can do the first thing and then the second thing, since I'm just doing the action twice.
Yes.
So.
Right. Each time with the same strength X, you may use X tokens to strengthen the actions, but each X token counts for only one of the 2 actions.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to play this guy that I reached about yesterday, the expert on the Americas.
Nice.
It says every time I place a North American token, I'm assuming including right now, I get to place a kiosk. I don't actually think I can place a kiosk, so that's a bit moot. But
it's a bummer. It does mean including this one. They always mean including their own.
Right.
Icon.
But in this case, I'm just playing him because he's going to give me a point at the end, and that's where my.
And you also get you a point right now. An appeal
that's
point
very
right
fun.
now.
1 whole appeal point. Say it ain't so. That's meaningless to me. And then for the other one, I'm going to do the break because, So here we go. Yeah. I get an X. In fact, I think I get 2 X's because I have an income X over here, which is my only income thing. I guess I shouldn't have done that yet. I'm under my 5 cards.
So am I.
My times 2 goes away. I should put this over here. Oh, I did get, I guess, 4 actual money for that.
That's good.
Very cool. Very cool. We don't really need to replenish the. Oh, I guess I still need 1 more of these, but like this one, there's really no point in replenishing it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we lose these 2 duders. See a Chinese water dragon. See a Bolivian red howler. Fill it up.
Wow.
Just like a lot of researchers out there.
Yeah.
And then income? Is that true?
Yeah. Okay. I get 29 from.
Wow.
5 from. And I get a conservation point as income.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Feels good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do get 10 kiosk income, which is fun.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Kiosk income. I get 1, 2, 3. I get 3. What do you know?
Hey-oh. You still have more money than me. And I think that's the end of the break. I think we've successfully broken. Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
So I probably shouldn't have spent both of my XE tokens. I don't know if you would have done the break action, though, if I hadn't.
I wasn't sure what to do, and I was out of money. So,
yeah, that's fair.
What are you going to do?
Okay, so I should do a thing that will get me points. That is how you play board games.
That's true.
Do I meet any of these freaking conditions? I have 0 herbivores. Okay. I have some Asia stuff. I actually do. I don't know why Asia's is not any. I have release stuff. I don't have any. Okay. Can't get any more stuff from that. That's. I can just pay money for things. I will use my association action. I will, so I can do as many as I want. I have it at 4. I can make it. So I will do relevant stuff. This for 2 points. And then I will pay 12 enough? Or a conservation point. And I will, I get to upgrade stuff. Doesn't matter. So I'll just do this thing that lets me do stuff immediately. Oh, it gets me X's.
Yeah, you gotta take X's. X's.
So I get 3 X's right away.
X's.
All right. That was me.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna do some aminals. So
Okay.
here's that. I'm gonna buy this European bison. I can do that now. No, I can't. I don't have 2 of those, so I have to do something before I can do aminals. Oof. That bison. I should not have taken him. See?
The bison has been giving you fits, man.
The bison, well, it's because I'm an idiot and I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's Asia, even though it's called a European bison. And so then I looked at it again. I was like, oh, I don't have sufficient tags or like I don't have the Europe thing. So it's just been a waste. So I'm going to draw cards instead. I will not use an X. Oh, you know what I could do? Okay, Sam, I have a real quick question. Here's the question.
Yeah.
The engineer says each time you build at least 1 building with a build action, you may build exactly 1 more of the same kind at the normal cost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that means if I build a 3 and then a 2, do I get to match the 3 and also match the 2? Since they are different buildings.
Oh.
I wasn't sure about this card, so I delayed it yesterday, and I was very tired.
Hold on. Each time you build at least 1 building with a build action, you may build exactly 1 more of the same kind. Exactly 1 more of the same kind.
Right, so is it each time you... I see. It should say each time you use the build action, each time you take the build action and also build a building, you can build another one.
You can build an extra building that's the
That's
same.
what that should say.
Same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
that
the exactly 1 being bolded is trying very hard to convey that you aren't going to get multiple builds out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So hold on. Let me do a little bit of.
Although who knows? Here. That could be wrong.
I would believe it.
17. You know the game is good if they have an entire glossary. They just have like cards listed by numbers of them.
I'm not sure it totally matters to me, honestly, because I would have to use a bunch.
If you build several buildings at once with 1 action, you will only 1 addition.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to use the draw cards action, which feels bad at this juncture in the game. But also, it feels especially bad because there's nothing up here that I like really want. So I'm just gonna draw 4 off the top. 4 off the top, 3 off the top, and give 1 back. So here we go. Probably I'm gonna throw away this freaking bison. Okay. Well, nope, I'm not. I'm gonna throw away this dude because it's bad. So there's that. And that's the end. Cool. Cool.
Okay, so I am going to do animals, and I'm going to use 2 X's so that I can also get a point out of this. I'll take. Okay, so I'm playing 2 animals. The first one is going to be this giant panda.
Yes, giant panda. Holy cow.
He gives me another point and 2 conservation points. And then he gives me 10 points. I'm triggering the end game right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have 0 points at the end of this game. It's undeniable. Yeah.
Here's my second bear, the grizzly
Okay.
bear, who I'm proud to say I had in my opening hand and have kept him the entire game.
Amazing.
He gives me, so I have to pay 19. Oh, sorry, the panda is going in this 3 enclosure. Grizzly bear is going in 5 enclosure.
Mm-hmm.
He costs 19, so I should have 2 left. And he is giving me 3 X tokens, which I think doesn't matter, but I'm happy about it. I get 1 per bear in all zoos. And he gives me 9 points.
Man, that giant panda, I'm extremely envious. That was a really sad late game draw for you.
Yeah.
Because I had just drawn a lot of cards.
Mm-hmm.
I would have murdered for that panda.
I know. He's so good.
You got the penguin and the panda. The penguin is actually meaningful for me too, but you'll see that in a minute.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's me.
All right.
I am done.
It doesn't matter what I do, but I guess I'll play some aminals.
Yeah, man.
I'll use an X to get a point out of that, which is irrelevant. So I've had this reindeer the whole game. That was a mistake. He cost me 9. He's just in the pen now where the moose is. And he gives me 5 things. I spent a lot of time trying to engineer that reindeer. Mistake.
I mean, like, you're right. Like, it's great, right? You can play it for free, essentially. Right?
Yeah.
Like, or you can place it for free.
Well, I just misunderstood. Well, I'll diagnose at the end. So, and then
Yeah.
I will play. I can't play the freaking bison because I don't have I don't have a Europe handshake. So I'm just gonna play this cheetah I just drew.
Yes.
And that costs me full price. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And I draw 3 cards, and that doesn't matter. But now I have them. Wow. And that gives me 6 thingies, and that's it for me.
All right.
Wow, and I again didn't draw any animals. I just kept drawing. Weird. I have drawn 9 green cards in the last 14 cards.
That's wild.
And I'm like, give me an animal. Give me any animal. The bison.
Animals, please,
I blame it on the bison. It's all the bison.
Okay, so we get to count our in-game now. I'm pretty sure I definitely have this one's conservation point. I have at least 5.
I don't know where you're this thing, but yeah, I believe you.
Yes, the science library.
Yeah. If 5 does not equal that number, shouldn't it say greater than?
It says gain 1 for 5 different. Oh, I think they're just saying that they're different. It's trying to say different. I have bird, I have predator, I have lizard, I have bear, I have herbivore, I have monkey. I believe that is 6 or 7.
Yep.
6. Yeah. Everything except petting zoo.
Did you see a single petting zoo card? Because I did not. I did not see a single petting zoo card in my hand ever.
I don't think I did. You built a petting zoo, but
Correct.
There was nothing. Yeah.
I built it because I hadn't seen any, and I was like, okay.
You know what? Well, I did have a petting zoo card, and I threw it away, and I was sad about it. Oh, I had that llama, the llama or whatever, in the opening hand. Remember?
Oh yes. Okay, so that. Yeah. I'm just wondering if I drastically. I just assumed they were going to be proportional amounts of things when I built that, and it was it was a shot in the dark, obviously, because I wanted to fill that space. But it was also I haven't seen any of these unless Sam is drawing all of them. Yeah, there's a Bennett's Wallaby in here that presumably you threw away in the first hand because it's at the bottom of the pile.
I did. I was sad about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have a jaguar left in my hand, which is definitely not a petting zoo type animal.
I have 2 greens from my endgame cards, but that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, I am understanding, though, the greens, the in-game greens are, enormously more impactful than
yeah. Because they're just giving you, 3 or 5 points, 3 points at a time.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. An endgame green is factually worth 3 points. That's just how numbers are.
Okay, so what we're saying is that I am at 89 and and my target score is 70, so I have 19.
Right. I do not have any points. So, uh, yeah. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Eh. Anticlimactic, though we could have finished, it turns out, in 20 minutes last night. Oops.
Uh, we might not have if we had continued going because I don't think that like I opened the mod, I looked at my cards, I was like, oh, I should do these three things in a row. I'm not sure that I had the mental capacity to do that
Yesterday.
last night.
Yeah.
So we might have had a few more turns. Oh my gosh. In honor of my bird strategy winning, like 8 hawks just showed up in my parking lot out front.
Amazing.
So that's fun.
Okay, so you chose a similar thing as I did. I didn't get anything for my end game. It said gain things for water icons, and I also didn't see any water icons.
Oh, I actually did have some rock icons. I had 1, 2.
Oh yeah, you've got a bunch of them.
I should have one more.
There you go. So 22. Yeah. So the other one, the one I threw away, said it's over here. It said gain points for empty building spaces, and I read that and I thought it meant buildings that are empty. So I don't know if you recall this, for the first like 4 turns of the game, I was just building all the time because I'm like, what I'm going to do is not build any animals and just like do points the other ways. And then I read it again and I was like, oh, that means don't build at all. And what I have now is a bunch of empty buildings.
Yeah, that's
so that was absolutely just like an error. Oh, I threw away my water thing is what I did because I only had 1 and it was meaningless. I needed 2.
Okay. Yeah, the one I threw away, I just I never had those things. Never had any of these herbivores.
Oh my gosh.
Like even now.
I'm holding 1 for Asia. I'm holding 1 for science. I'm holding 1 for birds. Like all science. I have, I threw away 2 more that were like, Australia's out here. I threw away Africa and something else. And the other 2 I threw away, I was like, well, these are just more helpful for Sam than me. And like, I'd like to start drawing them. I'm going to search this deck. I want to know if there are any freaking petting zoos in there.
I don't know why this didn't occur to me last night. Maybe it's because I wasn't about the end. But like getting 5 conservation points for this, like this is an enormous play, right? It's,
3. Yeah. Okay, so the point is there are a butt ton of petting zoo animals, and they just did not come up.
Okay.
So
this is, of course, the common refrain in the critiques I've heard of the game, which is the same critique as like for Mars or whatever. Right. Like you're going for a combo, and if it doesn't come up, then it doesn't come up.
Right. What are you gonna do? Well, and I'm not saying it was a good decision. I think this is something that's always true when you play Mars, right? Like you sort of want to build a cache of a viable hard strategy if you're going to go for it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And a lot of the early game is just like, oh, I need to do little things that will work for anything for a minute. And like, the like strategy of it is, when do you break into specialization, right?
Yeah.
It's like, obviously, if you can do that dope, make an ocean every turn card, you just do it. But like,
you do it and you spam it as hard as you can.
Right. But that is the strategy. Okay, yeah. So there aren't that many petting zoo things though. There are way fewer petting zoos than, say, the crap that says dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, it's predators.
I was interested in this question. So you played 8 animals, and I played 10 animals. Because like I was telling Grace, like I understand why people want to compare this to Terraforming Mars, but you're playing so much fewer, so many fewer.
So many viewers.
Yes.
The raccoon is a bear. Fun fact.
Yes, it's a mini bear. Amazing. Mini bear. I would like to observe that I built a lizard pit, and then the only lizard that I have is this thorny devil, who takes up 0 space in a lizard pit.
Amazing.
So I could have just built a level 1 place anywhere.
Oh my gosh. I had a lizard person to start the game. Did you? You must have drawn her at some point because she's not at the bottom. Um, and I
Well, I've shuffled that deck a few times because the
okay,
cultures
okay.
told me to
Here,
shuffle.
here she
Yeah.
is. She said, so in my opening hand, I had one lizard, and I was like, this lizard's not very good. She says, every time you
Oh
play a
wow,
lizard, get 3 coins. And then I drew
so many
just,
lizards.
just astounding numbers of lizards. I was like, well,
Yeah.
why did I build this? Okay, well, but the reason I took the engineer, this is what I'm saying, is like, I thought
Yeah.
I was trying to build empty zoo places, and
Right.
that's why I took the engineer. And I was like, okay, well,
Okay, but the engineer is really good,
he's
right?
good.
Like, yeah,
He's just, this end goal is freaking impossible. Zoo map completely cut. Like, I built a lot. I built so frequently
yeah.
and so
You
much.
built very often. Yeah. I think part of it is that you just have to get this
I think
upgrade
so.
as soon as
Yeah.
possible. Yeah.
I did not understand how these worked, so I just didn't do them.
Uh-huh.
Now that I understand how they work, I think, like, yeah, what you did, getting an early associate, like, it's indicative of my loss in this game that these are all red, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
think you're
just
right.
got a bunch of stuff that I didn't get every time we broke. And I was breaking all the time because I didn't have any stuff. So, like,
Yes.
yeah.
And so you paid 12 coins to get 12 coins in the end.
Mm-hmm.
I paid 2 coins to get 12 coins.
Right.
So like stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
And part of that was our opening setup. So I think my association started in second because it was animals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I
And mine
remember
was in fifth.
exactly.
Yeah.
You did association. I was like, oh, that was cool. Like, how do I do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to do everything else first. Are we
I
okay?
believe that I upgraded associations first as well.
You did, yeah.
That scene. Yeah.
Did you? Are we just totally underestimating sponsors? Like, what?
Oh, that's the thing. Okay. Unless we've done something massively wrong, sponsors appears to me to be the only one of these cards that doesn't unlock some second tier.
Right. Yes. And we both made it all the way up this track.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think what it must be is if your hand is inundated with sponsors. But, like, that's ridiculous because you discard your hand so frequently. Like,
yeah. I think. Oh wow! Here's a little detail I didn't notice. If you do cover your zoo map, you also just get 7 points.
Okay.
So I think maybe it would be possibly viable to not upgrade build if you're doing a certain thing, right? Like you could probably limp along with the standard kind of build, but I like how.
Well, no, it's that you need it. You need it to go up. Oh, I see. It's just for the building. Yeah.
Like you need a bird. You need the birds and the reptiles. I would think, right?
I don't know.
Like, I would
could
have gotten
see it.
absolutely crushed without this birdhouse. Like it just wouldn't have worked for me.
So
the birds I play take up like 5 spaces and stuff by themselves. No.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm just gonna like think about my map for a minute here. Yeah, this meerkat enclosure. This is another moment where I was like, okay, well, I built this meerkat enclosure here, and then immediately realized I could put it where I put the petting zoo. But like, a turn had passed. I think you could make it work. So like, if you have this engineer, I think I toyed with this strategy. I was like, maybe I just won't upgrade the build because I have the engineer and I can build 2 things at once. And the reason I did it is because I wanted to clear space for my reptiles. But I wasn't even trying. This is the thing. I was trying to do grazing animals, and I just like. This is why whenever you took that panda, and I was like, okay, well, I've been waiting the whole game for that card. So
the payoff for the grazing.
Yeah, and then I took this freaking bison, this baloney. Like, it's not even very good. It was just that I wanted to play it with my other sharing animals.
Right.
Yeah. I would play this game again. I would actually play this game again right now if I thought we'd finish, but we wouldn't. So.
Right. Yeah. No, I definitely want to play it again. It, like you said, was a long form learning game.
Yeah.
We learned some stuff. I believe that it is, for instance, the case that you cannot rearrange your animals once you place them. So it's only when you build the relevant special enclosure.
Right.
Do it.
And that definitely helped both of us anyway. Like that's not like it was
right.
giving
Right.
anyone an advantage. So like I feel good that we just played with the same rule.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a tense situation, is what I'm saying here. It's it's just
Yeah. Right. It's not. No, the tents were a problem. Right?
yeah. The enclosure thing, I get it. It is it puts more emphasis because I drew a bunch of these cards, like you were saying, and didn't sort of realize their
Yeah.
value until I processed like, oh, 5 greens is a butt ton of greens.
Yeah.
And I realized too late that I could like build something like this bison, which is not very valuable.
Right. Get rid of it.
Right. Pay for it, fill it up, get a bunch of sponsors that do cool things, and then release it into the wild. Although now that I say that, I don't think I saw the Europe one.
Yeah, so, but the point holds, right? Like,
right.
The releasing things into the wild is.
Yeah. Man, now that I say that, I was trying to do herbivores and didn't even make the 4 cutoff for the herbivores track. Didn't even make it.
Yeah, didn't even make it. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely don't feel like this game. What am I trying to say? Like, okay, there are games of Gaia Project where, like, if you just choose the wrong faction to start, you know you're going to lose, right? Like, there's just no way to make it work. All your planets are on the edge. The tracks don't line up with your incentives. Blah blah blah. Right? Like, there are even some games of Mars I feel like that we've played where, like, especially base Mars, where it's like, well, Sam drew those 3 cards and I didn't. And granted, this is only the fourth turn, but like, we can be done.
It can be real tough. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not a given, but like you can sort of feel it happening. I feel like there's enough like hand managey churn stuff here, where that's like it always felt. Obviously, I got demolished in the end, but it's not like I got demolished without semblances of plans.
Yeah, and also like it's not like I was consistently getting like a ton more money than you at the breaks, right. And stuff like that. It's just that like, yeah.
You had used it better, but it's not. Really, yeah.
This is really smart though how they group the points in with the income. It's not just that you get as much income. Before we shut this down, what do we? So our theme this month is tableau builders.
Right. Which this is. I feel like we talked at the beginning. We're like, oh, this is kind of a tableau builder, kind of not. Like it's definitely. It's
the blue cards. The blue cards are a tableau, just like in Terraforming.
Absolutely.
Like definitely, no question.
These are blue cards. Like, these are green cards in Terraforming Mars, right? Like.
Yep. They do something when you play them, and then you're done.
Yeah. It's just that you have to work a lot harder, I feel like, to get anything into your tableau. It's less, like Terraforming Mars is just like, you get a card, like things happen.
I will also say that your action selection is a tableau as well, and you can upgrade it. Right? That's interesting. This is a very cool action selection system. I really like it.
I'm massively undervalued. Where? I guess I didn't play any of these. You played at least one where it's just like you can move something from the 1 spot to the 5 spot, right? Like, because by the end of the game, my build is just freaking sitting here, and I'm like, I don't care about building anymore, right?
I really don't want to do this.
Is everything else. So, like, how do I move it? Well, the answer is if you hold on to an animal that moves stuff.
Yes. And you can do it.
You can do it. Yeah.
This probably, like, this is a cop-out action, so but you can there's a sixth action you can take, which is to just get an X token, and when you do that, you still move one of your action cards. So that's another way they have built in.
Oh wait, I don't know this.
Well, I forgot about it until I was reviewing the rules today. It's just a generic action that you can do, so they don't have it apparently written down anywhere. But if you're in that kind of jam and it's like there's literally nothing you can do, you can say like, I'm going to do the build action, but I'm just going to take one X token.
That makes sense of the engineer too. Each time you build a building with the build action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
I don't know why they didn't write that on their board anywhere. You'd think they would.
Yeah, that should be here somewhere.
Yeah, because I totally forgot about it until I was looking through
I mean,
rules
I
to
would
try
not
to
have
figure.
wanted to take that. That feels like a terrible action.
Right.
Do you know
Yes.
how the cards get set up? So, like, I just came up here and flipped over. There are a bunch of green cards that were in their own little stack. There were also some green cards in the deck, like a bunch of them. Why? Like, how did some green
These
cards end
guys?
up? Yeah, they came out of. They were in a pile right here.
Yeah, these are the starters. So like the back of that one.
Oh, I
It's green.
see. Okay, so there
Yeah.
are cards that can start and cards that cannot. Oh, I see. And these ones are all extremely um, vanilla is the wrong word, but like they follow the pattern.
Yes. They're the things you would
Places
expect them to
and
say.
types.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other ones are more kooky. Okay, okay.
Birds.
Kooky. Yeah. Interesting.
Cool. So yeah, I would say in terms of the tableauiness, there are like multiple tableaus happening here. I don't know what you would call this, the building out your board itself, if that falls into some kind of tableau understanding.
You mean with the buildings?
Yeah,
No.
I don't really know, but it's
This is
definitely
like a
not.
map building concept.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
So like
yeah. It's definitely this game is definitely not a tableau builder in the sense that Res Arcana is, which is like that's all it is, and it's just like very,
right.
But it is it's definitely playing with it with those concepts, maybe more than. I mean, there's hand management and stuff and that kind of.
You're also building the tableau of bonus cards. Um,
Yes, you are.
should
Yes.
you desire to do, which we just overlooked entirely.
I suspect that good players spam those tableau cards really hard, right? Like,
Yeah, I think that having the most of your cubes up here is a
mm,
very good sign.
yeah,
That we did not like. Just imagine, I only played one animal that gave me greens. Like, right? So
yeah.
like, how you just have to get enough to start doing these things.
Yeah.
This is where like the bison would be really good if the if the Europe card is out and you're just like, well, I have two tags right now.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Boom. Because I don't think I saw another one with double tags either. Now that I'm thinking
I
about
don't.
it,
I don't think I did either. I didn't see.
I played this cheetah with a double predator, I guess, right at the end.
Oh,
Um,
the super prep.
super predator.
Cool. Well, I'm glad we were able to uh, just jump on here and finish this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my afternoon, but I guess I'll stop streaming and
Yeah.
maybe read a book or I don't know, Ascension 20 with the Ironclad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good. All right, but we're distracted now, so I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna.
What are we playing next week? We're playing the Ancient World. Is that true?
Ancient World.
Yeah.
Yes, the Ryan Lockett tableau builder.
That's right. So check in next week on Monday. And this Thursday, the day after tomorrow, in the evening, we'll be finishing up Clank 7, Lawrence of Clankia.
Lawrence of Clankia.
And then next week, we'll play Clank 8. That's right. Cool beans.
Yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned for me revealing what our Clank 8 title is.
Yeah, you got to come up with one.
I have the Clank 8 title. It's locked in. It's great.
Fantastic. I'm sorry I ever doubted. I should not have doubted. All right, cool beans. Well, thanks to any and all bonus viewers here on this Tuesday, and signing off. No,